Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve. Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke. The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Thursday, episodes of the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show from 72 years ago, Fibber McGee and Molly from 80 years ago, Great Gildersleeve from 79 years ago. We'll also have Father Knows Best from 73 years ago, and we'll have an episode of Claudia. That's all straight ahead on this Sure Happy It's Thursday, 9th day of October, 282nd day of the year, 83 days left. Founder of Rhode Island, Roger Williams, banned from Massachusetts Bay Colony on this date in 1635 as a religious dissent after he spoke out against punishments for religious offenses and giving away Native American land. The Collegiate School of Connecticut, chartered in Old Saybrook, Connecticut on this date in 1701, it would become Yale University. Father Francisco Palou founded Mission San Francisco de Asís on this date in 1776. That's now San Francisco. Great Chicago Fire brought under control on this date in 1871 after several days of burning. Washington Monument officially opened to the general public on this date in 1888. And the generators at Boulder Dam began to transmit electricity from the Colorado River 266 miles toward Los Angeles. Back on this date in 1936, it's now, of course, Hoover Dam. Latin American guerrilla leader Che Guevara executed on this date in 1967 while attempting to incite revolution in Bolivia. 3 years earlier, he had told reporters, speaking to a translator, he was not responsible for revolution.
We are not the ones who create revolutions. It's the imperialist system and its allies, internal allies, the ones who create revolution.
In Chicago on this date in 1969, the National Guard called in for crowd control as demonstrations continuing in connection to the trial of the Chicago 8 that had been going on for almost 15 days. District Court Judge Harry E. Claiborne became the fifth federal official to be removed from office through impeachment on this date in 1986.
It is therefore ordered and adjudged that the said Harry Claiborne be and he is hereby removed from office.
Senator Strom Thurmond of South Carolina reading the verdict. Carter administration appointee had been a defense attorney in Las Vegas and was convicted of tax evasion. Claiborne committed suicide after suffering battles with cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. In 1989, the official news agency TASS in the Soviet Union reported the landing of a UFO in Borneges.
Top Voronezh researchers of anomalous phenomena, who include scientists, geologists, and also some military people, went to the site immediately thereafter. They were on the site on the 3rd of October studying and collecting specimens. They had the chance to talk to many eyewitnesses, adults as well as kids, policemen, school teachers, students, scientists who had witnessed similar or even differently shaped UFOs. The underlying theme was that giant-like beings exited from strange-looking craft, did some research throughout Voronezh, and were able to get back to their craft and fly away.
Ukrainian journalist Paul Stonehill, cameras that might have taken pictures of the event confiscated by Russian authorities. A 13-kilogram meteorite landed in the driveway of the Knapp residence in Peekskill, New York on this date in 1992, destroying the family's 1980 Chevy Malibu. An Amtrak Sunset Limited train derailed by saboteurs near Palo Verde, Arizona on this date in 1995.
Whoever did this knew something about trains, and we believe it's a terrorist action as evidenced by the evidence we found at the scene. But
Typewritten notes with anti-government messages signed Sons of Gestapo found near the crash site. The derailment remains unsolved. The second mailing of anthrax letters from Trenton, New Jersey on this date in 2001 in the anthrax attacks there. North Korea allegedly tested its first nuclear device on this date in 2006. It was on this date in 2016 the presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton got a bit heated.
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
We want to remind the audience to please not talk out loud. Please do not applaud. You're just wasting time.
Trump's over-the-top responses in the debate put him over the top in the election. It was a year ago today. Hurricane Milton made landfall in Siesta Key, Florida, as a Category 3 hurricane. $34.3 billion in damages only 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene impacted the state. Passing away on this date in history, a very, very funny man, Louis Nye.
There's a familiar face, of course, and your name is?
Gordon Hathaway, and I'm from Manhattan, and I'm Madison Avenue's answer to Baby Doll. Oh, hi, ho, Steve Burrito. I don't know.
I'm glad to see you happy tonight, Gordon. Are you ready for tonight's question about movies?
The Cinemarino? Mm-hmm. I ought to be in pictures. I'm wonderful to see. And if I were in pictures, I'd just watch me. I've got to record.
With Steve Allen, Louis Nye passing away on this date in history, along with the wonderful singer Helen Morgan, also Pope Pius the 12th, I should say, Pope Pius the 12th, diplomat Claire Booth Luce, theater critic Walter Kerr, the TV personality Dagmar, and Saturday Night Live alumni Jan Hooks, all passing away on this date in history. Birthdays on this date include the composer Camille Saint-Saëns, also Amy Semple McPherson, the evangelist, Scottish actor Alistair Sim, Watergate co-conspirator E. Howard Hunt, one of the originating members of the Beatles, John Lennon, and Mexican pro wrestler Eddie Guerrero. All born on this date, they have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
The man behind Dr. My Eyes and Somebody's Baby, Jackson Brown, 77 years old today. Ozzy Osbourne's wife, Sharon Osbourne, 73 today.
I'm a businesswoman. I always laugh when I read reviews and it goes, well, she's got no talent. And I'm like, you got it. I don't.
She's a businesswoman. She has talent. Sharon Osbourne, 73 today. From Monk and Wings, Tony Shalhoub is 72. Scott Bakula, 71 today.
Take her out, Mr. Mayweather. Straight and steady.
From Star Trek Enterprise, also from Quantum Leap, the original, Scott Bakula, 71 today. From Family Feud and Seinfeld, John O'Hurley, 71. Michael Manna, better known as pro wrestler Stevie Richards, is 54 today. The originator of and creator of Blue's Clues, Steve Burns, is 52. Also, John Lennon's son, Sean Lennon, 50 years old today. From Home Improvement, Zachary Ty Bryan, 44. From Everybody Hates Chris, Tyler James Williams is 33. Country singer Scotty McCreery is 32. Model Bella Hadid is 29. And Peter's friend Ned in Spider-Man Homecoming, Jacob Batalon, is also 29. Though some of the people celebrating the 9th day of October is their birthday. And if this happens to be your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
And I promise you we're going to run a little long today because we have a very special episode of the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show. This includes the opening of the show, or what happened before the show started. This goes back to 1953. That's up next.
Daily, the broadcasts of Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia strike through the Iron Curtain, bringing the truth about the free world to the captive peoples behind it. Help send a message by giving to the 1952 Crusade for Freedom.
Okay, we're going to split this up. Before we get started, I want you to hear the warm-up of the audience where everybody gets introduced. So we're going to listen to that first, take a short break, and then come back and let you hear the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show. But let's hear how the gang gets introduced.
And the grand boy, William Foreman.
First of all, I would like to welcome you good people here on behalf of our sponsors. We are one of the few remaining radio shows that's fortunate enough to have a sponsor. So if you enjoy yourself for the next half hour, you can do us all a big favor if you would. And that is sometime this week, stop by your neighborhood RCA Victor dealer and pick up a 27-inch television set or a record player or something. Because we'd like to be up here next year at the same time. Well, as you know, this year, Phil is out on his own. We're starting our new season, so now we want to send him off with a great big fanfare. So what do you say we all get together and give a big welcome to the man who discovered the South, Phil Harris. Let's hear it!
Very much. I can't tell you what it means to me to come out here all by myself. You're all applauding, and you got those smiles on your faces, and you're glad to see me. And I just want to tell you I love you for it because I need it.
Jack Benny for 16 years, and ain't no money connected with that.
Only done on payday, take you to dark room, give you one fast course of love and blue, and you've had it.
Well, Ben, I got also a bad start when I married Alice. They told me she had money, but I'll be damned if I can.
I want to get one thing straightened out with you nice people right now. I want to tell you, please don't believe all you hear that I depend on Alice for my livelihood. Don't do that, because, that's like Benny being cheap. I mean, it's not like Benny being cheap. But I do not depend on Alice. I've had my own job. It's a very important job, and I've had it now for 10 years. A lot of people tried to take it from me, and my boss says, no, there isn't anybody could do this job like Phil Harris. I'm a test pilot for Seaman. Hey, I got a cute story to tell you. I don't know if you, but don't stop me. I want to hear it again myself. You hear the story about the guy walks to the barber shop, says, how many ahead of me? The barber says 3. The guy went out and he don't come back. Next day comes in again. He says to the barber, how many ahead of me? The barber says 3. The guy goes out. He don't come back. Now the barber's going crazy, all day on his feet with the scissors and all, So he walks over to the boot black. He says, look, every day a guy comes in, wants to know how many he's ahead. I tell him, he goes out, he don't come back. If he does it tomorrow, follow him. I want to know. Next day, the guy came in, said to the barber, how many ahead of me? The barber says 3. The guy went out, the boot black followed him, came back in about 20 minutes. The barber says, where'd he go? Where'd he go? The boot black says, to your house. You're going to be a good bunch tonight. You're like the kid who's parting hair in the middle all the time. And he got tired of it, and he went to the barber, and he had the barber put the part from here over to here. Then he had him give him bangs in front and bangs in the back. The kid said it got awfully monotonous because people kept coming up whispering in his nose. You hear about the drunk fell out of the 12-story building? This guy's blind, drunk, and he fell out of a window 12 stories up. He hit on the ground. Boom! There's a big crowd around. He got up. He's brushing himself off. The fellow walked up and says, what happened? He says, damn fine. No, I just got here. It's going to be a good show. We got a good script, too, boy. I love you. I want to tell you this much, that whatever little success that we've attained, ladies and gentlemen, Alice and I, in the past few years on our show is due to the listening of you nice people and to the fact that we have a wonderful organization, of which I'm very proud. Because, incidentally, I see a few fellas sitting around like sailors, and I want to tell you guys it's always a pleasure to have you here, especially in the Navy, because I was in the Navy during the First War myself. I fought the Battle of Catalina. You're laughing. We lost 8 lobster traps. But anyway, you might get a kick out of this. They had a very unique way of selecting their enlisted men according to what they'd done in private life when I went in. For instance, I went in with a couple of buddies of mine, and one of them was a street cleaner, and they put him on a minesweeper. And this other buddy of mine was a construction guy. He tore down buildings and broke them up and everything, and they put him on a destroyer. How I ever wound up on a ferry boat, I'll never... But I loved it because we never got in rough water. It was always calm and everything. Now, getting back to my organization that I am very proud of. Now, you take, for instance, everyone you see sitting on that stand does an outstanding job on his or her particular instrument. But there's stuff that I know that you don't know. You take the leader. He's okay. We're very proud of him because we find that we have a genius on our hands. And I mean just that, because, ladies and gentlemen, this boy has a tremendous record, inasmuch as he's already had 2 of his own compositions played in the Hollywood Bowl, and he has been nominated 6 different times for the Academy Award, the Motion Picture Academy Award. And last year, he was nominated again for the Academy Award and just missed it by a few votes for the wonderful job that he did on the arranging and directing of all the beautiful music that you heard in the wonderful Hans Christian Andersen story. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Walter Sharpton. He has to do that until he gets me in one of the pictures. It's going to be a long, long time. Hey, Bill Foreman, I got to introduce him. I know he came out at first. Now I'd like for you to meet our cast, ladies and gentlemen. First, this is whose fault it is, because without her, I don't think it would be possible. We've been married for 13 years now. And I'm just telling you this much, that she's not only the most beautiful gal in the world, but this kid's got talent. Alice Faye, I think those pains. Here are the 2 little girls that play the part of Alice and Phyllis on the program. They've been with us ever since we started. And they, too, are 2 of the most competent little actresses we have in the business. Janine Roos and Ann Whitfield. Come on. Don't come too young for me. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my other daughter? Where's Janine? Oh, a surprise. See, we get surprises. Okay. Here is, what's the matter, Alice? Here's a little kid that we've used on our program several times, and we're just proud to have him on with us tonight, because he not only is a terrific little actor, but he is what we call one of our great baseball authorities. Just because he loves the game so much, just because he loves the players, he loves everything that baseball stands for, he has taken time out. Although he is in demand as an actor, he has taken time out to make a full study of the game. And if you like baseball, you saw him as one of the umpires at Hollywood last year on the Pacific Coast, and a boy that is considered already, after 1 year in our baseball out here, being one of our outstanding umpires, aside from being a terrific actor, a wonderful kid. A nice hand for Gil Stratton, ladies and gentlemen. You're not supposed to applaud, you're supposed to boo. Now we get on, let's see where we are now. Oh, yeah, here's a little kid that steals our show every week. We're very happy about it because we not only love him, but we know that he is clever and deserves it. Here's the kid that plays the part of the grocery boy, Julius Abruzio. Here are the four boys who have been with us ever since we started. They also are responsible for all of those cute commercials that you hear on the Jack Benny program. Whenever we go out to play any dates like fairs or anything like that, wouldn't think of going without them. And if you ever see them bill, like in Las Vegas or any place that you see them in the hotels and all, go see them because they'll entertain you in the latest style. The four sportsmen, ladies and gentlemen. This little fella's the leader. That's who's
Oh, when the other three get through with you, Dad.
Here he is, the one and only Ellie Lowe. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for being so nice to me. I hope you enjoy the program. Thank you.
Okay, that's the warm-up to the show. And I'm sorry you can't hear it well because they were playing to the audience. They weren't playing to the microphones. But what we're going to hear now is the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show as it was originally done to be broadcast 72 years ago today. That's coming up after a quick message.
Do you know how old the school building in your community is? If it's over 25 years old, the chances are that it's woefully inadequate. Join with the groups in your community working for better school conditions. Remember, better schools build a stronger America.
Okay, you heard the warm-up. Now let's hear the show. 72 years ago, October 9th, 1953, Phil Harris and Alice Faye. Alice?
La da 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 da, la da 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 da. You'll never know just how much I love yous. La da 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 da. Julius, what do you think?
Miss Faye, you'll make Doris call it a day.
All right, Mr. Sharp, I'm ready.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, and first in television, presents the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show, transcribed, written by Ed James and Phil Shukin, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, John Hubbard, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp in his music, and yours truly, Bill Foreman. Tonight's frantic little fantasy is entitled Little Alice's First Date, or I Don't Want to Be a Lonesome Banana, I'll Just Hang Around with the Bunch. And now the stars of the RCA Victor program, Alice Faye and Phil Harris. Phil Harris and Alice Faye are known as Phil Harris and Alice Faye. In private life, however, they are known as Mr. and Mrs. Alice Faye. They have two daughters, little Alice and little Phyllis. But time doing what time does, they're not quite so little as Phil would like to think. Phil thinks.
Harris, you are divine.
You are sublime, you're a sensation. And you are all mine, you're such a doll.
That's you, Phil.
Honey, if it ain't me, how dare I be so handsome? Oh, sewing something, huh?
No. Just running a needle in and out of Alice's coat to improve the ventilation.
Oh, that really helps, huh?
Every time.
Well, then what's the rush? Why don't you do it tomorrow?
Well, it happens that Alice is going to a dance tonight with a date.
Honey, I got news for you. No baby daughter of mine is going to no dance with no date. Not as long as I got anything to do with it.
And I've got news for you, Mr. Van Winkle. A 14-year-old girl is not a baby.
14? Mm-hmm. But it seems like only yesterday I was putting her in her playpen.
It was, and she's getting pretty tired of it.
I just can't believe it. In only 14 years, how could she get to be 14 years old?
She doesn't count the way you do. Telling people you're 25.
I don't tell people I'm 25. I tell them that Alice is 14 and I was a father at 11. And they figure the rest out for themselves.
Now, Phil, you can't be a juvenile all your life. Even Mickey Rooney grew up.
Yeah, but not all the way.
Hey, Mom, you know who is ready.
All right, dear.
And here she comes now. Hello, darling. Hello, you lovely people.
Holy jumping catfish.
Phil, that's your own daughter.
My own. Hey, that's Alice. Phyllis, pull down all them shades.
What's the matter, Pop?
Some of the guys from the band might be outside and she can't run in them high-heeled shoes. Pull down them shades. Pull down them shades.
Oh, Phil, come
How do you like my strapless evening gown, Dad? Isn't it cool?
Why shouldn't it be? There ain't enough of it to keep it.
That isn't what she means, Pop. She means it's real gone.
Yeah, and if you ask me, it's too far gone. Now put some of it back on.
You don't like the way I look.
Yes, I do, Alice. Honestly, I do. It's just that... Well, I ain't seen this much of you since you had your first baby picture taken.
She's no different from all the other girls. And this is a coming out party.
She's coming out, all right. Looks like she's getting squeezed out of a tube of toothpaste. And what's more... Wait a minute. Hold it, Clyde.
Now what's the matter?
Her lip. She's bleeding.
Oh, will you stop carrying on? That's lipstick.
Lipstick? My baby daughter is wearing lipstick? Looks like you put it on with a trowel.
Mother, he's here. He's here.
And furthermore, I'm not...
Father, easy. Let's not get our little brain in a tizzy.
Look, honey,
we'll talk about it later. Be a good boy and let Sniffy in.
Why do I have to... Who?
Sniffy.
Oh, Pop, he's wonderful.
You call him Sniffy?
We won't call him anything if you don't let him in. Now, come on, fellas. Come on. Let's finish putting the finished touches on Alice, huh?
Oh, Mother, I'm so excited. Oh, he's a doll. Oh, mush.
Sniffy. Oh, there's a classy name. All right, I'm coming. A date already. First thing you know, I'm going to have gray hair. Or no hair. I'll be a grandfather. Old crawdad.
Hiya, curly old kid.
Who you calling old?
What's the matter? Something go wrong, Dad?
And don't call me Dad.
Okay.
You got a lot of nerve coming in here making cracks about how old I am. You ain't no spring chicken yourself, Clyde.
Wait a minute. Let's start this thing all over again. Hi, Curly. How's tricks?
Oh, come in and shut the door, will you?
Beautiful night, ain't it? Not that I care one way or the other, but it seemed like a reasonable way to open a conversation.
All right, Ellie, don't open no conversations. I'm full of problems. I got a lot of problems.
Bad, huh?
Oh, it's Alice, my little daughter. She's growing up. First thing you know, she'll get married. She'll be a mother, a grandmother. She'll be older than I am.
What are you talking about, Curly?
Little Alice. She's going out with a guy.
Oh. I see what you mean.
What do you mean you see what I mean? What's wrong with her going out with a guy?
Well, I remember the first time I went out with a girl. And if I was you, I wouldn't let her.
Look, Elliot, you may not know about these things like this, but there are some kids who don't go around peddling hot hubcaps. And there's some young men that respect American womanhood.
How about the first time you went out with a girl, Curly?
I'll kill him.
All right, wait a minute, Curly. Hold it. Now, let's figure this thing out. What do you know about this kid? Where's he taking her?
Just to a school dance. The place will be loaded with chaperones.
Uh-huh. How much can a loaded chaperone watch? How old is he?
I don't know.
15? 20? 25?
I'll tell you, I don't know. He's just a kid that... What do you mean, 25? He's in the 9th grade with Alice.
Well, I was 25. I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah, and at the rate you were going, you would have gotten out when you were 50.
See what I mean?
Oh, Elliot, what am I going to do?
About what?
About Alice. I can't let her go out with a man 50 years old.
You know, it's a good thing I showed up, Curly. You got to watch these things. You suppose his wife knows about it?
Whose wife?
The kids.
He's got a wife?
Curly, you don't think you got to be 50 years old without a wife and kids, do you?
The kids got kids?
You know, this gets worse all the time.
Look, Elliot, you gotta help me.
You know me, Curly. My right arm up to there.
Okay, but now we gotta be clever about this.
You bet.
Real clever.
Diabolical.
You know something? We'll be so clever that this guy'll never know what happened.
Right.
Now, there's only one other thing I've got to figure out.
What's that, Curl?
How do we do it?
That's the problem. Maybe...
I got it. We'll take him in the garage.
And stuff him inside of a tire.
No. We'll work on him.
With sledgehammers.
No, Elliot, no. We'll question him, that's all. We'll find out all about him.
Hold it, Curly.
What?
There's a guy coming up the front walk.
Let me see.
See?
Yeah. That's him, Sniffy.
Pardon me?
That's the guy, Sniffy.
He's a clever devil, ain't he? 50 years old and made up to look like a kid of 15.
Now, look, Elliot.
Yes?
Go outside and grab him.
Right.
And, Elliot.
Yeah?
I'll meet you in the garage in 2 minutes. I got to get in the mood.
Right.
The story you're about to hear is true. The names have been changed to protect the actors. It was late when I got back to headquarters, and I found 3 bodies piled in front of my desk. That was peculiar because I don't have a desk. It was Harris. My name is Friday. It was Friday. My name is Harris. Suddenly a voice rang out in the dark, and a weird, mysterious voice, a voice that seemed to say...
That you, Chief?
Yeah, where's the kid?
Right here.
Okay, let's go to work. Close the door, Joe.
Okay, Chief.
Seven-car garage. We don't fool around with no small stuff.
You ready to start, Chief?
Right. Shine the light in his eyes.
Right.
All right, sir. Start talking.
Gosh, Mr. Harris, I don't know what this is all about. I came to take Alice to the dance, and this man told me that I had to wait in the garage, and I'm very confused. Besides, I don't like garages because I'm allergic.
Won't talk, huh? Now, look, sir.
Yes, Mr. Harris?
This boy needs a new washer.
Keep going, Chief. You're doing great.
Okay. What do I do next?
Ask him his name.
Right. What's your name, sir?
Sniffy.
You hear that, Elliot? His name is Sniffy.
A clever alias, but it won't hold water.
Sniffy.
Yes, sir?
I can't keep calling him Sniffy. What's your right name, sir?
My right name, Mr. Harris, is Odell Sneeden Hathaway, the third.
Odell?
Sneeden?
Hathaway, the third.
Look, Sniffy.
Yes, sir?
How old are you?
I'm 15, sir.
A likely story, 16 fees a day.
Elliot, will you stop interrupting?
Sorry, Chief, go ahead.
Okay, take over, Elliot.
Right. Sniffy?
Yes, sir?
What mob you with?
What?
Take him, Chief.
Right. Where do you work? Where do you live?
Where were you on the night of January 16th?
Elliot.
Sorry, Chief, slip down.
You want to take over?
No, go ahead. You're doing fine.
Okay. Sniffy, now pay attention. What are your intentions toward my daughter?
Well, if she don't bother me, I won't bother her.
Chief, might as well face it. We're not getting any place. We'll have to use force.
Force? What kind of force?
Oh, nothing elaborate. Maybe a few of the basic tortures like the Iron Maiden, Chinese water cure, listening to Guy Lombardo.
Art Linkletter won't get it, huh?
You better let me out of here, or I'll tell my father.
Now we got him.
I didn't want to go to any old dance in the first place.
It's cracking wide open.
I don't like dances, and I don't like girls. And you better let me go home.
Keep going, sir. You're doing fine.
My father's the district attorney, and when I tell him what you did to me...
You hear that, Chief? His father's the... Who?
He's the district attorney. That's who my father is.
Take over, Curly.
I should have gone to the football game in the first place. That's what I should have done.
Curly.
Got it already. Sniffy. Odell, boy, you got us all wrong, hasn't he, Elliot?
So wrong.
He doesn't know why we brought him out into the garage, does he?
He thought we were going to torture him.
Yeah. When all the time all we wanted to do is give him some tickets to the football game.
In the garage?
No, in the Coliseum.
Oh, gosh, I thought you were mad at me or something.
Us? Mad at you?
Did you hear that, Elliot? He thought we were mad at him.
Good old Odell Sneeden.
Yeah. Now, look, Sniffy, here's a couple of tickets for the Rams game. Now, go ahead out of here and have a lot of fun.
Yeah, live it up. Have a ball.
The Rams? Gosh. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, give my regards to your father.
Yeah, say hello to the DA.
Goodbye.
Curly, we did it.
Oh, we got rid of him, didn't we? Wait till I tell Alice.
Hey, boy, will she be tickled, huh?
Hey, wait a minute, Elliot.
What's that?
We forgot one thing.
What's that, Curly?
We never found out how many kids he had. Alice, honey.
Phil, have you seen Sniffy? He was supposed to have been here 15 minutes ago.
Tell her, Curly.
Hey, honey, when you hear what we did, just wait till you hear.
Mother, I can't understand it. He promised he'd take me.
Oh, Alice, baby, listen, you got nothing to worry about. We fixed that Sniffy character.
We sniffed him good.
Yeah.
You what?
Oh,
Mother.
Yes, sir. It'll be a long time before he comes messing around here again.
Phil, you didn't send him away.
Send him away. Hear that, Curly?
Hey, honey, you should have heard it. Man, Elliot started that torture business on him. And
Phil Harris.
Oh, Mother.
Well, wait a minute. Alice, you didn't want her to go out with that drip, did you?
Oh, Phil, if you'd only keep on to the things that don't concern you.
It concerns me as much as anybody. She's my daughter, and she ain't going out with no strange guys.
For your information, Phil, they went to kindergarten together.
Like I said, Curly, a pickup.
Gee, we were such good friends. He carried my books, and I carried his nose drops. And now he'll never speak to me again.
Oh, honey, don't, honey. Gee whiz, I was only trying to help.
Oh, you were a big help.
I tried to help, too.
All right. All right, get going, both of you.
What?
You've got just 5 minutes to produce Sniffy or a reasonable facsimile.
Which makes the kid sound like a box top.
Now, look, honey.
Get.
Wait a minute, Alice. I'm the head of this family, and I'll look for Sniffy when I'm good and ready.
Phil?
I'm ready. Come on, Alice.
Where are we going to look for him, Curly?
Oh, how do I know? Come on, we'll ad-lib as we go.
Oh, Mother.
Oh, Alice. Alice.
I'm so miserable. What am I going to do?
Oh, well, gee. Maybe a song would help. Snuggle up, kitten, huh? You, I'm in love with you. I could be so true to someone like you. Do, what you ought to do. Take me in your arms, please do. Let me cling to you. We were meant for each other. Sure as heavens above, we were meant for each other, to have, to hold, and to love. You, there's no one like you. You could make my dreams come true, if you say you love me too.
Be so true to someone like you. Do what you ought to do. Take me in your arms, please do. Let me cling to you.
We were meant for each other, sure as heavens above. We were meant for each other, to have, to hold, and to love. You. There's no one like you. You could make my dreams come true, if you say you love me.
Dum da 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 da.
Bum da 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 dum da 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 da.
Wait a minute. Drop it a fifth.
Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da.
Snappy!
You know, Curly, I don't think we're going to find him this way.
What makes you think so?
They never found Chloe, did they?
Hey, wait a minute. That's an idea.
What?
Any good swamps around here?
No. Well, why don't we look for him at the Coliseum?
What for?
Well, ain't that where the Rams are playing?
The Cucamonga Rams?
You mean you gave him tickets? Oh, Curly, you're a clever one. But clever.
Yeah. I'm as sharp as a sack of wet cement. I got news for you. If I don't produce Snippy, I ain't going home.
Hey, Curly, what about that other thing? You know, the facsimile.
What are you talking about? Where are we going to find a thing like that at this time of night?
Curly, when she said a facsimile, she meant, look out!
A facsimile is look out?
No, it means the same thing.
Then what's the difference?
Curly, look. When I say, look out! That's Julius.
Why, that little runt tried to run us down. I'll try...
He's a facsimile. Curly, we got it.
Julius is a facsimile?
In a nauseating sort of a way.
Hey, why don't you guys stand still? What's the matter, you chicken or something?
Hey, he's backing up now. He's going to stop. Look, I got an idea.
What?
If we can't find one of them facsimile things, how about using Julius?
Curly, you are a loo.
What are you fellas doing up on the sidewalk? Don't you know it's dangerous?
Oh, hello, Julius, old buddy boy.
Maybe I clipped them going by.
Could we speak to you for a moment, please, sir?
I must have mangled the both of them.
Hey, Julius, how would you like to go to a dance?
Can you lead?
Come here, Julius. Just a little closer.
I'm close enough. What do you got on your mind? As if me deadly intuition didn't tell me.
No, kid, not today, no. No, you got us all wrong, old buddy. We're your friends.
Either me intuition is dead or I'm gonna be.
Julius, we're gonna make you a real happy kid.
You gonna let me back the truck over
Oh, got a wonderful sense of humor, that kid.
A laugh a minute, Curly.
Yeah.
Nothing but laughs.
Fellas, please, you're taking all the fun out of it. You're supposed to fight me.
You? You? Our buddy? Our pal?
Our facsimile?
Hey, Julius. Now listen. How would you like to take a beautiful young lady to a dance?
I ain't interested.
But we already made the date for you.
Great. Call me up tomorrow and let me know if I had a good time.
Don't be that way, Julius. Look, we'll do anything you say. Name your own terms.
Ooh, this dame must be a darb.
Well, are you going to go or ain't you?
Will you wash me truck?
I'll wash and he'll wipe.
Will you deliver me groceries all day tomorrow? And call me Mr. Abruzio?
We will call you Dear Mr. Abruzio.
King of the supermarkets.
You'll do all that for poor little insignificant me?
How about it, Julius?
I still ain't interested.
Now look, you little creep.
Leave him alone, Elliot. Leave him alone. Don't bother him. Just leave him alone. If he won't, he won't. Just means poor little Alice won't go to the dance, that's all.
Well, she'll get over it.
Oh, Alice, huh? Wait a minute, me good man. I have decided to reconsider your proposition. I shall be only too happy to accompany the fair damsel in pursuit of Terpsichore and delights.
Ah.
That means yes.
Oh. Well, then go ahead, Julius. What are you waiting for?
You want I should take poor little Alice in the truck?
No. You can take my car. But look, hurry up. You'll miss the whole dance.
I'll dance like a breeze, like a feather floating in the summer air, like a bird in the arms of the girl I love.
You got any intuition?
Why?
Mine tells me something is all loused up.
Who isn't?
Anybody isn't. I'm all alone.
Well, that's funny. Where do you suppose...
Hey, Uncle Elliot. How's every little thing?
Oh, great, Phil, great. Little Alice get taken care of all right?
Sure. She and Sniffy went to the football game.
Sniffy?
Oh, you said you gave him tickets, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Hey, look, fellas. What happened when Julius showed up?
Well, he and Mom went to the dance, like you said.
Oh!
Alice and Phil will be back in just a moment. Every one of the dollars you'll invest in a television set is mighty important to you. So make sure you get full value for your money. Make sure you get an RCA Victor. New RCA Victor television costs as little as $199.95. Yet it's the finest TV you can buy. And remember this, when you buy one of the new RCA Victor television receivers, you can enjoy America's finest installation and maintenance through an RCA Victor factory service contract. This exclusive factory service is another reason why, every year, more people buy RCA Victor than any other television.
This is Phil again. To encourage Americans to speak up for freedom, Freedom's Foundation is currently offering its 5th annual awards program. Cash awards and honor medals are offered in 15 categories. You may obtain entry blanks by writing the Freedom's Foundation, Incorporated, Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. Thank you, and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Included in this program transcribed was Gil Stratton. The part of Julius was played by Walter Tetley. This has been an NBC Radio Network production.
And there you have it, the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show, 72 years ago, October 9th, 1953, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. I know those jokes are tame today, but boy, back in the 1950s, they were rather racy, the ones you heard in the warm-up. Okay, up next, we're going to go back even further, 80 years. Fibber McGee and Molly is next.
Alert Americans will heed history's lessons. Throughout history, surprise has had a leading role in military disasters. Today, an enemy capable of surprise air attack could leave chaos in his wake. That's why you should be in the Civilian Ground Observer Corps, volunteering a few hours a week to guard our skies. Be a ground observer. Contact your local civilian defense office.
We roll on here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Fibber McGee and Molly going back 80 years, October 9th, 1945. They're going to try to get something that's very rare in those days. They're trying to buy a new used car. There were no new cars.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax products for home and industry present Fibber McGee and Molly, written by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Do you know what makes the difference between a car that's dull and one that shines? Johnson's Car New and an hour or so of your time. That's the difference. People who haven't used wax-fortified Car New can't possibly realize how easily it transforms the looks of their car, removes the road grime and dullness, and restores that original showroom shine. Now that you're using your car regularly, there's no reason for not being proud of its looks. Car New does an amazing cleaning job, and what's more, it does two jobs at the same time. cleans and polishes with one application. It leaves the finish beautiful, and so wax smooth that dirt and grime don't have an easy foothold. Carnu is a liquid polish, easy to apply with a cloth. It dries to a white powder, and when you wipe off this powder, the dirt and dullness disappear like magic. Your dealer has plenty of Carnu. Why not try it this week? Ask for Johnson's Carnu, spelled C-A-R-N-U. We'd like to introduce to you two well-known pedestrians who have just decided to become motorists. Yes, the folks at 79 Wistful Vista have made up their minds to buy a new car. As new as you can get one now, anyway. And here, looking over the want ads, we find Fibber McGee and Molly.
Well, what's in the papers, Daddy?
Lots of wonderful cars being advertised. Cadillacs, Lincolns, Packards, Apperson Jackrabbits. Hey, here's an interesting one.
Read it in your well-modulated voice.
It says, 1939 coupe by school teacher with leather rumble seat, knee action, and custom-built body.
Is she a blonde or brunette? Or does she have a convertible top?
Don't say.
How much is it?
Don't say that either. It just says, bring an honest face.
Oh. Well, that'll be easy. You can take me.
Hey, here's an ad that looks good, Molly. Bantams for sale.
Oh, I've always wanted one of those little cars. How much are they?
Hens, $3. Rooster... Oh, no. I'm on the wrong page. This is livestock.
Look, dearie, why don't we just go downtown and prowl through the used car lots?
Not a bad idea, Snooky. I like to walk around poking the upholstery and kicking the tires.
Anybody who would kick a tire these days is taking his life in his feet. Besides, it isn't...
Come in.
Oh, hello, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, my dear. And a curt nod of recognition to you, Pickled Puss.
Well, vaccinate my goldfish if it isn't the old belly thumper himself. What's new in the world of medicine, witch doctor, as if you'd know?
I see where Mayor Latrivia has appointed you health commissioner, Doctor. Congratulations.
Thank you, Molly. After squawking my head off for 20 years about sanitary conditions in this town, I am now in a position where I have to do something about it or shut my big fat mouth.
You ain't yodeling the Indian love call there, Bone Bender. When do you take office?
January 1st? Why?
I just wondered how much longer it'd be safe for us to drink our city water. Make a note of that, Molly. The first of the year, we start using bottled water.
Don't be insulting, dearie. I'm sure Dr. Gamble will be a wonderful health commissioner.
But among them city hall vultures, he'll just be a boob in the woods. Them ward healers will hamstring him so he can't prescribe an aspirin tablet without a referendum.
On the contrary, my boy, I will have the freest hand of any health commissioner in history.
Why, Doctor?
Due to my high ethical standards, my dear, I hesitate to use the word blackmail. But Alderman McClutchy would find it difficult to explain why I had to remove a pearl earring from his larynx when his wife does not wear earrings. And City Treasurer Fink might not care to have it bruited about that he broke his leg leaping out the second-story window of a gambling joint. I am not quoting actual names, you understand, but you get the idea. Yes, I think the lads will treat the new commissioner with considerable courtesy.
Doc, I've underrated you.
Thank you. I underrate you, too.
Gee, thanks. You're not just saying that because you admire me.
Yes, I am, and now I think I'd better be going. I have a delicate operation waiting for me at the hospital.
Something real fancy, eh, Doc?
Yes, I have to tell one of our wealthier patients to get up and go home. His hangover has progressed from the amusing to the obnoxious. Goodbye, Molly. See you later, loose lip, I'm afraid.
Isn't he a sweet old character?
He's an insulting old curmudgeon. Hey, what's a curmudgeon?
Search me, dearie. I know what a cur is, but I wouldn't know about mudgeons. Hadn't we better be going downtown look for a car?
Yeah, I guess we better head. You all ready?
Well, I will be just as soon as I put my face on. Now, you lock the door.
Okay, I'll get everything down here. Ah, there goes a good kid. She knows buying a car these days is pretty chancy, and she knows what a bum driver I am. But is she worried? Scared stiff. Is she going to let me know she's scared? No, sirree. Not till 20 seconds after I stick that key in the ignition. By George, if she... Come in.
Hi, mister.
Well, slice me down the middle and call me Slim. If it isn't little Teeny.
Yeah.
Hi, Teeny.
Hi. What you doing, mister? What you doing? What you?
Well, sis, I and Mrs. McGee are about to go car buying. Mommy and Poppy shopping for a jalopy.
Gee, that's dandy, mister. Why don't you get a car that the top goes up and down on it and buy it while the top is down? Why don't you?
Well, now, there must be some glimmering of sense behind that idea, sis, but I don't seem to get it. Why should I buy a car that the top's down?
No ceiling. That was a joke.
Yes. If I ever want to saw my way out of a radio program, sis, I'll borrow your gag file. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Hey, mister, what kind of a car you gonna buy? My daddy has a cad.
He not only has, he is. Frankly, Teeny, we don't know exactly what we want as yet. We're going to romp through a few used car lots and take a gander at the situation.
Huh?
What do you think of the Stanley steamer?
Well,
I might go for a station wagon if I can find a good bargain.
Oh, my daddy doesn't like station wagons. You know why?
No, why?
It's because he doesn't like police dogs.
Oh, I see. Have I got my pajamas on, sis?
No.
That's good. I was afraid I was dreaming this whole conversation. Tell me, Madam Interlocutor, why doesn't your daddy like station wagons because he hates police dogs?
Well, he had a station wagon once, and somebody told him a station wagon didn't look good unless it had a police dog in it. So he got a police dog, and it sat in the front seat with him. And a cop stopped him one day when he was going too fast, and he asked my daddy why he didn't let his friend drive because he looked more intelligent than my daddy.
Well, I've seen your old daddy. And I've seen police dogs, and I'm inclined to agree with the...
Stop! I will not listen.
Okay.
My daddy is a good, kind man, and he's always given me a quarter for a soda. I will not stand here and listen to unkind remarks about him.
Well, I've given you plenty of quarters for sodas myself, sis.
Not lately, I bet you.
Okay. Okay, here's a quarter. Means I'll have to buy a cheaper car, but who cares?
Oh, gee. Thank you, mister. Now then, what were you saying about my daddy?
I said he looks like a police dog.
I know it.
And he's a stuck-up snob in the second place.
Isn't he, though?
He thinks because he's cashier in a bank that anybody worth less than $200,000 is a hobo.
You hit the nail on the head that time,
And he's the only guy in town that wears a gardenia. I hate guys that wear gardenias. And furthermore...
That's all, mister, that's all. That's 2 bits worth. Goodbye now.
Billy Mills and the orchestra and No Can Do.
This is a pretty good-looking assortment of cars.
Oh, look, McGee, that's awfully cheap for that beautiful car, isn't it?
Where?
That one right there.
Huh?
It says Packard 120. Oh. Isn't that quite a bargain?
That ain't the price, Mommy. That's the name of the car.
How do you do, sir? Good day, madam.
How do you do, I'm sure.
You the mastermind in this rattletrap roundup, Bud?
I am, sir. My name is Stanley Stutz.
I'll bet you're a bearcat of a salesman, Stan. Yeah. Did you get it, Molly? Stutz? Bearcat? You see, there used to be a car.
It ain't funny, McGee.
It ain't?
No, sir, it ain't. I mean, it isn't. It's a common delusion, sir, that jokes referring to a person's name are excruciatingly funny.
Yeah?
But they are usually painfully repetitious to the subject. Your bearcat witticism is exceedingly threadbare, so far as I'm concerned.
Well, I bet it is at that. You owe the gentleman an apology, McGee.
She's right, Bearcat. I apologize.
Well, that's quite all right, sir. Now then, may I show you something?
Yes, what?
Yeah. I mean, did you wish to see some of our stock?
You betcha, Bearcat. You mind if I call you Bear? You know, short for Bearcat.
No, not at all, sir. Do you mind if I call you Pole?
Now, boys, let's get to business.
How about that green sedan over there, Stan, old man? That looks in pretty good shape.
Oh, that car's not for sale, sir. Now, over here we have a splendid little car, a late model 7-cylinder Dillingham. Good rubber, new battery.
Did you say 7 cylinders?
Yes, madam.
What became of the other cylinder?
What other cylinder?
Isn't it supposed to have 8?
Oh, no, madam. This is a 6-cylinder car. We added an extra cylinder ourselves as a special premium.
Oh. Well, I will say, Mr. Strotes.
Stutz.
Excuse me. I will say, Mr. Stutz, that all your cars look beautiful.
Yeah. Must keep a guy around here just to clean them up for you, Bud.
Oh, we do.
That's so.
Oh, that lad over there takes great pride in them. Oh, I say, boy, did you polish that new Lincoln we just got in?
Yes, Mr. Stutz. Looks beautiful, too, after that Johnson's car new treatment.
Something wrong, folks?
No, not a thing. In fact, everything is very much as usual.
That, the fellow you just spoke to, Stan, is he, the new boy around here?
Yes. He wandered in this morning.
Uh-huh.
I asked him if he was in the market for a car, and he said no. He just had a morbid interest in dusty, dirty cars.
I see.
You know him?
I've seen him someplace.
Tell the truth, McGee. We see him every place.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Wilcox.
Well, hello there, Molly. Hello, pal. Oh, you know Mr. and Mrs. McGee, Mr. Stutz?
Sufficiently, I think.
What you doing here, Junior, which is the silliest question of the week?
Oh, you know how I am, pal. When I see a dingy-looking automobile, I've got to get out the Johnson's Car New and show the world how easy it is to transform it into a showroom model. The way Car New cleans and polishes at one swell swoop.
Fell swoop, Mr. Wilcox.
Oh, cleans and polishes at one fell swoop is amazing. You see, you just apply a little Car New, let it dry, and wipe it off. For a proud and lazy car owner, it's the answer to his prayers. So, when I passed this used car lot this morning, I just had to move in and do my stuff.
Yeah.
You see, as an expert on Johnson's Car New...
Just a minute, son. These people and I were discussing business. Why don't you go back to work like a good lad?
Yes, sir, Mr. Stutz. See you later, folks.
Good day, Mr. Wilcox.
So long, Waxy. Well, you got a good boy there, Stutzy.
Yeah, I hope you can keep him.
Well, I rather doubt it. He's only paying me $5 a day to let him polish these cars. Well, back to business, folks. Now, this Hudson Roadster over here...
Now, wait a minute, Si. That green sedan in the back there is just the kind
Now,
of a...
Mr. McGee, I thought I'd made it clear that green sedan is not for sale.
You wouldn't be holding out on us, would you, Stan, old horse?
No, sir. It is merely that it lacks equipment for delivery. Now, you take this car here, Mr. McGee. It's only been driven 12,000 miles. It belonged to an elderly lady who used it only to do her marketing.
Well, she must have been a quaint old character. She left a package of chewing tobacco in the front seat.
Well,
and there's a street map of Honolulu sticking out of the glove compartment. What was she marketing for, ukuleles?
Well, she was... Oh, excuse me a minute. I hear my telephone. You just look around all you like, folks, now.
Say, why do you suppose he doesn't want to sell us that green sedan, McGee?
That's easy. He's holding it for a friend. But by George, if he thinks for 1 minute that he can slip
Wait a minute, dearie. There goes Mrs. Carstairs.
Huh?
Yoo-hoo, Mrs. Carstairs, yoo-hoo.
No. Why didn't you let her go on past? She gets under my skin like a tattooed dragon.
Well, my goodness, suppose she does act a little like a coquettish dray horse. She's a fine woman. Well, imagine meeting you down here, Mrs. Carstairs.
Oh, how do you do, my dear? Are you alone? Oh. Well, I see you're approximately alone. Good day, Mr. McGee.
Hi, Carsty. I'm surprised to see you up and around today.
Why, Mr. McGee?
Well, judging by the newspapers, that must have been quite a wingding you flung at your mansion last night.
The wingding, as you so vulgarly express it, Mr. McGee, was in honor of Sir Humphrey Ramsbottom, the British consul, and his daughter, Lady Murgatroyd.
Oh.
The affair was notable for its complete dignity, and I regret that the newspapers reported it for the derision of the hoi polloi.
The what, Mrs. Carstairs?
The hoi polloi, my dear, a Greek word meaning the masses.
Oh, you speak Greek, Carsty?
Yes.
Oh, say something in Greek for us, Mrs. Carstairs.
Hoi polloi.
Thanks.
Are you by any chance purchasing a car?
You betcha, Carsty. Why?
Well, then perhaps I might make a suggestion.
Why, of course, Mrs. Carstairs.
Then do, by all means, get a motor car which has a sufficiently long speaking tube between the tonneau and the chauffeur's seat. I find it quite a strain to lean forward so much, telling Jeffers to look out for that truck.
Where?
What truck?
I don't... Oh.
I was talking to Jeffers.
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, maybe we can get a chauffeur with longer ears.
I tell you, McGee will see that we get a good car, all right, Mrs. Carstairs. He's a wonderful mechanic, knows all about cars.
Really?
You betcha, Carsty. Now, you take this little coupe right here. This kind of car has always had one definite weakness. The horn gets stuck. 9 times out of 10, you just touch it like this, and it... You see what I mean? Sticks.
Please, McGee, don't do that. Shut it off.
I can't shut it off. It's stuck.
I think I know what to do, Mr. McGee.
What, Carsty? What?
What would you do, Mrs. Carstairs?
I would go away. Good day, my dear.
Hey, stuck! Hey, stuck! Come fix this thing! Hey! Stuck! It's stuck! Hey! It's stuck! Stuck! Turn the horn off!
The King's Men singing There, I've Said It Again.
Why is it when we're parked alone, I never say what's on my mind? I got a million things to say. Come over closer, let me find a way to tell you I love you. There's nothing to hide, it's better than burning inside. I love you. No use to pretend. There, I've said it again. I've said it. What more can I say? Believe me, there's no other way. I love you. I will to the end. There, I've said it again. I've tried to drum up a phrase that would sum up everything that I feel for you. What good are phrases? The thought that amazes is you love me, and isn't it heavenly? Oh, forgive me for wanting you so, but one thing I want you to know, I've loved you since heaven knows where. There, I've said it again. I love you. There, I've said it again.
Now, looky here, Bearcut. Let's quit the stalling.
Stalling, sir?
He means, why don't you sell us the green sedan in the back there?
I've tried to explain, madam. That car is not in a saleable condition. It is not for sale.
Holding it for a friend, eh, Stutz?
I assure you I wouldn't sell that car to my best friend. Now, look, Mr. McGee, will you please consider this 1941 Chevrolet? It's in excellent condition, and I... Oh, I'm sorry, folks. My telephone again. You will excuse me?
Certainly.
Well, Natch, take your time, Bearcat. We got all day. You know, Molly, there's something fishy about him not wanting us to have that green sedan.
Well, maybe he does want us to have it. Maybe he's just trying to get us excited about it by pretending it's not for sale.
Say,
Well, my goodness, what are you folks doing here?
Well, Mayor Latrivia, how nice.
Hi, Latrivia. How does it feel to be a week-old civilian?
How did you mean that, McGee? A week-old civilian or a civilian of a week's duration?
He meant how does it feel to be out of the Coast Guard, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah.
To be frank, Molly, if I ever set foot on another deck, it will be because I walked through a pinochle game. And when I smell powder again, it will be on the swan-like neck of some lovely woman. Some lovely civilian woman. On a dance floor which I have not scrubbed 5 times that day myself.
What was your rank, Latrivia?
Chief gunner's mate.
How wonderful. And who was the gunner?
Who was what gunner, Mrs. McGee?
The gunner that you were the mate of.
I was not the mate of a gunner. I myself was the gunner's mate.
Yes, but what gunner's mate?
Any gunner's mate.
Now, that's a kind of a haphazard system, ain't it, Latrivia? If a gunner can pick any mate he wants...
But he can't!
Yes, but you said that...
Look! In the Navy, the word mate means a subordinate officer having no rank, but taking precedence over enlisted men.
I thought you enlisted yourself.
I did.
Then if you were a mate, you took precedence over yourself.
Of course I did. I mean, no, certainly not. That is, I was not...
I can see why you never got to be an admiral, Latrivia. You're too easy confused.
I am not confused. Let me explain.
Please do.
Very well. Now then. I joined the Coast Guard as an apprentice seaman.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was made a first-class seaman. Mm-hmm. Then I was promoted to gunner's mate third class.
Third class, eh? You skipped the first 2 classes.
I did not skip the first 2 classes. Second class and first class come after third class.
Don't be silly, Mr. Mayor. When I was in school...
This has nothing to do with school, Mr. McGee. A petty officer in the Navy.
Aha! Now, just because you're a little irritated, Latrivia, that don't give you the right to disparage the officers of our Navy. Some of them may be petty, but by George...
I didn't say the officers. I said the petty officers. The third-class petty mates. A gunner's rank. Now, look! A gunner's mate is Oh, it's wonderful to be home again. And do you know what you've done for me?
What, Mr. Mayor?
You have made me realize what it means to be mayor of a city like Wistful Vista. Until now, the responsibility has really worried me. But no more.
What you mean, kid?
Why, when I think that I am the civic leader of thousands and thousands of people who are probably just as dumb as you or dumber, I realize my job isn't so tough. Thank you, citizen. Good day, Molly.
Goodbye, Mr.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He sure gets worked up, don't he, Molly? He was just liver with rage.
You mean livid, dearie?
Go on, Livid is a girl's name, like Livid de Havilland.
That's Olivia.
Oh, don't kid me, Snooky. Olivia is a country in South America.
That's Bolivia.
Oh, yeah? Well, then what does... Oh, hi, Bearcat. You ready to do business?
Yes, Mr. McGee, and I think this Chevrolet here is just
Now,
the car.
just a minute, Mr. Bearstutz. We want to know about this green sedan over here.
Yeah, why are you so anxious to keep us from buying that? The best-looking car in the place. Look at them perfect tires. Look at the finish and the upholstery. That's the car we want, Stutz.
Please, Mr. McGee, that car was the last model off the assembly line after war was declared. It is not complete.
We don't care. We want it.
But it doesn't have any...
Windshield wipers? So what? We can buy those ourselves.
I didn't mean that. I was referring to the...
I know, fog lights, but we don't care anything about those details, Mr. Bearcat.
Will you please let me tell you, that car hasn't got a...
Rear bumper? So what? I never learned how to back up anyway. Come on, Bud. Come on. How much?
I'm warning you, Mr. McGee.
How much?
It wouldn't be fair to me if...
Quit stalling, Si. How much?
$350. But believe me...
Sold.
Yes, sir. Here's the cash, Bearcat. Give me a receipt before you back down again.
Oh, very well. There you are. Bill of sale and the title certificate will take a little longer.
Oh, isn't this a beautiful car, McGee, and all ours?
Yeah, for $350
Yeah,
too.
let's drive it around the block and see how it runs.
Okay. Well, where's the ignition keys, Bud?
You won't need any.
Huh?
No, I told you this was the last car off the assembly line after Pearl Harbor.
So what?
So there's no motor in it.
No
motor?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
In nearly every field, there's one product that stands out above all others as the accepted favorite, and usually with good reason. Among no-rubbing floor polishes, that favorite is, of course, Johnson's Glow Coat. From coast to coast, it way outsells all other no-rubbing polishes. That certainly is evidence of a product's superiority, the test of continued use on millions of floors. Yes, there are reasons. Glow Coat not only saves you work because it's self-polishing, it not only gives you maximum floor beauty and adds greatly to the life of your linoleum, rubber, composition, and finished wood floors, it's perfectly blended so that it never streaks, is never uneven. Its quality is completely uniform, and you can count on every single package giving you the same satisfaction. That's why the demand for Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat increases from year to year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real test of patriotism comes after the bands have stopped playing and the guns have stopped shooting.
Well, the guns have stopped shooting, folks, but our men are still in their pitching until they are returned to civil life. It's to them we owe victory, and it's to them we owe the recreational care and maintenance of morale until they do get home.
The agency which takes care of this is the National War Fund. And when you are called on to subscribe, give generously. We gave our boys a warm hand when they left. Let's not give them the cold shoulder now.
Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax Products for Home and Industry, inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
80 years ago, October 9th, 1945, Fibber McGee and Molly on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. I told you they were dealing with reconversion. A lot of things not in that car. And you know why. Alrighty, coming up on our Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we'll have more comedy. Amos and Andy, the Aldrich family, will also have Lum and Abner and Jack Benny. On Saturday, Counter Spy, Escape the Lineup, and Suspense. On Sunday, we'll have comedy with Jack Benny, Groucho Marx, and You Bet Your Life, Father Knows Best, and Bob Hope. We'll have another episode of Counter Spy on Monday, along with Mr. Keene, Barry Craig Confidential Investigator, and Escape. On Tuesday, My Favorite Husband, another Jack Benny episode as he tries to get that song published. And if you don't know what that song is, you're so lucky. Hildegard with Charlie McCarthy from 1945, also on Tuesday, and Milton Berle Salutes the Theater. And then a week from today, on Wednesday's show, Nick Carter, Master Detective, Philip Marlowe, The Shadow, and The Whistler. And then on Thursday, which is a week from today, Mark Trail, Inner Sanctum Mysteries, and Gunsmoke and Have Gun Will Travel. That's all coming up here in the next few days on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. But next, we'll have the Great Gildersleeve.
Americans have always been noted for their know-how. And you young men in search of a career, you can put this practical talent to excellent use in one of our nation's many engineering schools. At the present time, we need engineers. We need them to maintain our scientific and engineering superiority. So look to your future, to America's future. Plan now to become an engineer.
Engineers are still in demand, but there are less of them out there now than ever before, and that's truly sad. We now go 79 years back because Fibber McGee and Molly begat this show, The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Peary, 79 years ago, October 9th, 1946, as Leila prepares to leave Summerfield.
The Kraft Foods Company presents The Great Gildersleeve. It's The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Peary, brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company, makers of Parquet margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products. Well, let's see now what Gildersleeve's been up to. I doubt really that Gildersleeve himself could tell you. Since the day he learned that his old flame, Leila Ransom, was pledged to marry another, he has lived in a daze, busying himself about unimportant things and trying to put out of his mind the thought of his impending loss. But inevitably it has come, the moment he has been dreading. It came when he wasn't looking. He was lingering late at the breakfast table, scanning the paper and putting away a few fried eggs, when the doorbell rang. Toast in one hand and napkin in the other, he rose and stepped to the door, wiping his mustache as he went.
Oh, pardon me. Hello, Leila.
I've come to say goodbye, Throckmorton.
Let me just put this toast down someplace. There. Well,
I might not see you again. That's why I came over now.
well, I'm glad you did. Glad you did. You're leaving today, then?
Tonight,
Oh, tonight.
at 9:15.
9:50.
That's when my train goes.
Train. You're going on the train, then?
Yes.
Well,
I've brought you a key to my house. I'd like to leave it with you. Judge Hooker's handling the house for me, of course, but I thought if he wanted to show it to anybody, why,
This is the key.
that's the key.
I'll take good care of it. I'll hang it on a nail or something.
That's the key to the front door, not the back door. There's a different key to the back door, but this is the key to the front door.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll tell them to try it on the front door.
If they have any trouble, tell them to push down a little.
Push down a little.
Push down and then turn it.
Turn it. I see.
By the way, I want to thank you for your wedding present. It was simply lovely.
Oh, nothing.
Well, it was lovely, and you shouldn't have done it. I'll write you a formal thank you letter, of course, as soon as I get my stationery, but I wanted to thank you anyway.
Well, thanks.
It was really lovely.
Glad you liked it. Tell Julian Henry not to bust it. You have to handle it kind of easy, tell him.
Oh, Julian Henry is very careful. He's a doctor, you know.
Yes, I know.
Doctors have to be careful.
I suppose. It's sterling silver.
Yes, I noticed that. Lovely. What do you do with it, Throckmorton?
Do with it? What do you think you do with it? It's a combination corkscrew, bottle opener, cheese knife, and pickle fork.
I knew it was something. But when I came to list the presents, I didn't know what to write down. Oh, I think it's lovely.
Thanks. Well,
I suppose there's nothing to do but say goodbye now.
yes, Oh, by the way, here's the bill of lading for those crates I expressed for you. You'll need this.
Oh, thank you. I do hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, not at all. Well, you're leaving tonight, you say?
9:15.
9:15. On the train.
On the train. Well, goodbye, Throckmorton. I do hope we'll always be friends.
Friends? Oh, sure, naturally.
Well, I guess I'd better be going now. Goodbye.
Oh, Leila.
Yes?
You sure you won't come in for a minute?
Well, I have so many things to do, Throckmorton. I'm afraid I can't.
Oh. Well,
Goodbye.
goodbye. That's a heck of a way to say goodbye to a girl. Well, it's a heck of a way to say goodbye to me. Nuts. Why didn't I ask her if I could drive her down to the station? Who left this football here? Leroy, confound it!
Mr. Gildersleeve!
Well, tell him not to leave his football lying around where people can bump into it.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you planning to go out tonight?
I don't know, Bertie. I haven't decided. I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
Oh. Too bad about that dish. I wish I had some glue. I could fix it if I had some glue. Glass glue.
Yeah, let it go. We'll get another dish.
Gonna be hard to get another one like that. We got that one with soap chips. Soap chips is hard to find.
Yes, well, never mind.
Last time I went to market, I laid in $2 worth of canned goods we didn't need just to get one box of soap chips. Then when he looked under the counter, he didn't have no soap chips. At least that's what he said.
Uh-huh.
It's getting so things are just as bad under the counter as they are on the shelves. Pretty soon they'll be as bad in the basement as they are under the counter. Then what'll it do? Guess I'll have to dig. Miss Gildersleeve, you feeling all right?
Perfectly.
You don't seem to talk much.
I'm reading the newspaper, or trying to.
Would you rather read today's paper?
Huh?
That's last week's paper you got there.
Oh. Where did I get this?
That's the paper I put under the toaster to keep it from burning the table.
Funny, I didn't notice.
Here's today's.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Gildersleeve, now have you decided?
Decided what?
About tonight, whether you're going out.
Oh, if you want to go out, Bertie, go ahead. I have no plans.
Oh, I don't want to go out if you're going out.
That's all right. You go ahead, Bertie.
Well, thank you, sir. I'll go phone Lily B.
Now, why did I say that? Maybe I will want to go out. Darn it, why didn't I offer to drive Leila to the station? Of course, there's still time. I could call her up and no. That's just what she'd want me to do. I wouldn't give her the satisfaction. She wants to marry this fellow, let her go ahead and marry him. Let him drive her to the station. Let him come all the way from Savannah and drive her to the station.
Hello, Lily B. Where were you, upstairs?
There's one thing sure, I'm not going to sit here all evening biting my nails.
Oh, well, I talked to Mr. Gildersleeve and he
Oh,
said...
Bertie, just a minute.
Hold it, Lily B. Yes, sir?
I don't like to change your plans, Bertie, but about this evening,
Yes, sir?
I haven't quite decided.
Oh, hold everything, Lily B. I'll call you back. No, it don't look so good now.
Well, yes, I know it's kind of short notice, Eve. I would have called you sooner, only... Look, Eve, I don't like to ask you to break a date, but if you could just see your way clear to do it just this once, just this evening, it would... Well, that's just the trouble. I tried everybody else. Hello? Hello? You hung up. What's the idea? Now what?
Miss Gildersleeve, do you think...
I haven't quite made up my mind yet, Bertie.
Yes, sir?
Oh! Leroy, don't slam that door. How many times... What are you doing home in the middle of the morning?
Teacher sent me home. I got a cold.
Oh, for heaven's sake, for a little cold?
What are you doing home?
That's my business. Stop sniffing. Go get a handkerchief.
I've got one.
Then use it.
Okay.
Come here, Leroy. Let me help you.
I can blow it. What's the matter with him?
Don't bother your uncle now. He's making up his mind.
Making up his mind about what?
He don't know, I guess. That's what he's making up his mind about.
Hey, Unc, can I go to the basketball game tonight?
No, certainly not.
But it doesn't cost anything, Unc. It's free. It doesn't cost anything.
That's not the point. I can perfectly well afford to send you to the basketball game if I want to. But you've been sent home from school with a cold. I don't know what they sent you home for. A little cold. If you'd stop sniffing, you wouldn't have one. Bertie, I guess you better put him to bed.
Oh, Unc.
Well, then get out of my way and let me use that telephone.
Oh, sure. Here you are, Unc. Who are you calling, Unc?
Judge Hooker, none of your business.
If I put on my rubbers, could I go?
No.
I'll keep warm, Unc, honest.
Leroy, can't you see I'm telephoning? Guess he isn't there. Wonder who else in the Jolly Boys I could call.
Don't tell me you're going to play poker again tonight.
That, Leroy, is my affair. We play for very small stakes anyway.
Gosh, I can't even go to a basketball game, and he plays poker every night in a week.
It's not every night in the week. Peavy? Gildersleeve. Say, Peavy, I got to thinking. How about a little game of penny ante this evening? You and the fellas. Give you a chance to win back some of that... Well, why couldn't you? Peavy, it's not every night in the week. Leroy, go upstairs. Look, Peavy, we played last night, granted. And we played the night before. But how long was it before that we played? Just ask her that. And tell her what she can do. Show her who's boss, Peavy. Peavy, you know what you are? You're a ninny. Well, now, I wouldn't say that. Nuts. Well, I guess I spend the evening alone. Might as well get used to it. Won't be the only evening I'll spend alone. Evening after evening, with nobody next door. No Leila, nobody. Windows dark, shades drawn. No Leila. No Leila. What'll I do? Give me that phone. 5, 8, 3, 6. Peavy, you gotta do this for me. I'm asking you as a personal favor. If you ever called yourself my friend, Peavy, get the fellas over here tonight. We'll have a lot of fun, Peavy. We'll play cards, we'll play games, we'll do anything you like. We'll have a million laughs. If you love me, Peavy, do this for me.
The Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in just a minute. Everyone knows that $1 doesn't go very far these days. Still, the family is just as hungry as ever. And that's why we're always glad to remind you of a wholesome food that's high in food energy and very economical, too.
That sounds like a build-up for one of your craft food products, Mr. Lang.
You know I'm referring to Parquet margarine, a spread for bread that's a favorite in millions of homes. Parquet is one of the finest of all energy foods you can serve, and it's also a reliable source of vitamin A. Every pound contains 15,000 units of this important vitamin.
And in my family, Parquet margarine's a very special favorite because of its fresh, sweet flavor. I think it's a grand buy, Mr. Lang, whenever it's available. That's why I always make it a point to look first for Parquet.
Sometimes Parquet margarine may be hard to find because of the big demand, but Kraft is making all they possibly can with present supplies. So if you want to help make your food dollar go further, look first for Parquet. Parkay, Parquet margarine, the delicious quality spread for bread made by the Kraft Foods Company. Now let's get back to the Great Gildersleeve. Fortunately for him, Mr. Peavy has turned out to be not only a good friend, but a persuasive one. So we find Gildersleeve, Judge Hooker, Floyd the Barber, Chief of Police Gates, and Mr. Peavy seated around Gildersleeve's dining room table with a bright light shining down on them, neatly stacked chips in front of each player, and an almost new deck of cards in circulation.
You're some host, Mr. Gildersleeve. I lost $3 already.
The evening's young yet, Floyd.
Well, I've never seen such a run of luck as you've been having.
Well, I'll admit I've been lucky.
Lucky at cards, unlucky at love.
You're right, Floyd. But believe me, I'd rather have it the other way around.
You must be crazy.
No, I'm not. I win a few dollars at poker. What of it? You have a happy home, security, someone to share your joys and sorrows.
Only a bachelor could say a thing like that. Now, look, anybody knocks my wife, I'll give him an argument. She's as good as anybody's wife. She has her good points. Well, she did have anyway. But here's what gets me.
It's your deal, Floyd.
Keep your shirt on. You're ahead. Here's what gets me about my wife. I never can tell what she's after. And they were all the same. Am I right, Chief?
I think I know what you mean.
Certainly. Or I'll leave it to Peavy. Hey, Peave, does your wife ever come right out and tell you what she wants, or does she sneak up on it by the way of Denver?
Mrs. Peavy uses both methods.
Well, you're lucky. I never know where I stand. Like last week, for instance, she was after me like a tiger. We had to have a new washing machine. A new washing machine. That's $140. Cut the cards, Peave.
I cut them 5 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, I said to Lovey, I said, look, Lovey, try to get this through your head. We ain't got $140.
That doesn't sound like indirection to me, Floyd.
Well, will you hear?
Yesterday, she comes up to me and she says, Floydie, I got the old washer fixed for only $16. Can I have a new coat? You know what I think? I think she was after the coat all the time.
If she'd asked you right out for the coat, you'd have complained anyway.
I did.
It's not important, Floyd. You married men have something solid you can build your lives around. Something to give your lives direction.
I get plenty of that.
When you're sick, who takes care of you? When you're discouraged, who cheers you up? When you come home tired after a day's work, who stands there ready to welcome you?
Lovey.
Hazel.
Mrs. Peavy.
There you are. But me, I come home to an empty house.
Oh, poppycock. You've got the best cook in town and 2 fine children.
It's not the same as a wife, Horace. It's not the same.
Oh, you make me tired, trying to behave as if you'd sustained a tragic loss. If Leila meant so much to you, why didn't you ask her to marry you?
I did. I was engaged to her. You know I was.
At the time you were engaged to Leila, she was married to Beauregard Ransom.
Well, I didn't know that. I made my proposal in good faith.
Yeah. But have you ever proposed to her since she became a bona fide, legitimate widow?
Well, maybe not in so many words. No, I guess I haven't.
And stop complaining. Would you mind dealing, Floyd?
Excuse me, fellas. Hello? I'll be right over.
Hey!
Coat on, I'll be right over. Goodbye.
Gildersleeve, I must say, since we're here as a favor to you...
And I'm out $3 as I sit
Fellas,
here.
please, I'll be back. There's Cokes in the icebox. Where's my hat? Oh, on my head. See you later, fellas.
Well, how do you like that?
What am I running for? She won't be ready. Yeah, but what do I care? Leila.
Throckmorton, you're darling to come and get me like this at the last minute.
Oh, no trouble at all.
Well, if you'll take my bag, I guess we ought to get started.
This all the baggage you've got? Can't be more than a couple of handkerchiefs in there.
Oh, there's a few little things. Gracious, I guess I'll have to ask you to lock my door. Did you bring the key?
Key? Oh, yes. Yeah. Here. Can't seem to...
You have to push down a little. Why, honey, your hand is shaking.
I'll get it. There. Well, are we all ready?
I guess so.
I'll just put your bag in the back. All right, Leila. Pile in and away we go. Well, what's the matter? You forget something?
I was just taking one last look at my little house. We have time, haven't we?
Time? Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
It's really a sweet little house. And I've had some awfully happy moments in it these last 5 years. What are you thinking, Throckmorton?
Your leaves need raking.
Let's get started, shall we? I hate having to hurry for a train.
Leila, what's the matter now?
Nothing, Throckmorton, only let's get started, please. I suppose this is the last time I'll ever see West 5th Street. There's Shaw's Bakery and Meltzer's Hardwire.
Yeah?
You know something, Throckmorton?
What?
I told you a fib on the telephone.
The fib? You did? How?
I never sent for a cab at all. I was going to send for one, but then I thought I'd rather see you.
Well, gosh, why didn't you ask me sooner? I might have been out.
I don't know. But I'd been kind of thinking all day. I was thinking we never really got to say goodbye to each other.
You thought that, too?
Oh, it was awful this morning. Like two strangers.
You're right. That's just what it was. Two strangers.
But we're not strangers, Throckmorton. We've been very, very good friends.
Yes, we have. We've been... Didn't see that car.
Throckmorton, Would you mind holding my hand just till we get to the station?
Well?
Let's just sit here for a minute, shall we?
Sure.
I've got my ticket and everything. All I have to do is get on the train.
Got your Pullman reservation?
Oh, yes. Upper 9 in car 64.
Upper? Couldn't you get a lower?
Oh, I always buy an upper. It costs less, silly. And then occasionally I meet someone who insists on trading with me.
Ooh, what a girl.
Do you think you'll miss me, Throckmorton?
You bet I will.
I'm afraid I'm going to miss you, too, sometime.
Leila?
Yes, Throckmorton.
Nothing.
We've had a lot of fun together. Do you remember the time we went on the picnic out by the old haunted house?
Sure.
And we took off our shoes and stockings and played in the brook. And then we lay on the grass and looked up at the great big white clouds.
I remember.
That was a perfect day.
Perfect.
Until that old cow came and chased us away.
Yeah, it chased you away. You thought it was a bull.
So did you, but you were brave.
Yeah.
Do you believe in fate, Throckmorton?
Fate?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I never thought much about it.
I believe in it. I think that fate throws people together for a reason. It's not just accident.
Huh? How do you mean?
Well, just think. If I hadn't come to Summerfield, I never would have met you. That's fate.
Guess you're right. I never thought of it that way.
And now, just because I went south for the summer, fate has decreed I'm to be married. It's almost uncanny. If I hadn't gone down there, who knows?
I didn't know you had this deep side, do you, Leila?
Oh, I have. I don't often show it, that's all.
Leila?
Yes, Throckmorton. I'm afraid that's my train, Throckmorton.
Yeah, that's right. Whistling for Moore Junction.
Can you get my bag?
Yeah, I'll get it, Leila.
That's not my train, is it?
No, that's just a switch engine. Your train won't be here for another minute or two.
Another minute. And then you may never see me again.
Leila.
I'm sorry.
Leila.
Yes, Throckmorton.
About this fella, Julian Henry. Would have it made any difference if I'd asked you to marry me?
Yes, Throckmorton. It might have made a great deal. There's my train. The train that's taken me to my wedding, Throckmorton. I feel terribly alone. I'm a little frightened going down there to marry Julian Henry. I don't really know him so very well. He's terribly nice, of course, and he's built up a fine practice on him. But it's such a big step. What did you say, Throckmorton?
I didn't say anything, Leila.
Did you hear what I was saying just before the train came in? I'm frightened, Throckmorton. Maybe I shouldn't rush into this.
Leila.
I said I'm frightened. Maybe I shouldn't take this
Leila,
train.
I'm sure you're going to be very happy. You'll get used to Julian Henry. There's nothing to be nervous about. Now, here's your little bag. Now, you get in the train and have a good night's rest, and you'll feel just like getting married tomorrow.
You don't have to shove me.
Goodbye, Leila. Goodbye, Leila.
Goodbye, you dumb Yankee!
We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve again very shortly. You women who are trying to serve good, nourishing meals within limits of the family budget know how important it is to keep a sharp lookout for the best values in food. And that's why we've been reminding you to look first for delicious, nourishing Parquet margarine when you shop for your family's spread for bread. Among good energy foods, Parquet margarine is one of the finest, made of rich, wholesome farm ingredients and fortified with important vitamin A. Yet, Parquet usually sells for less than half the price of costly spreads. Right now, all the Parquet Kraft can possibly make with the limited supplies available is being distributed as fairly as possible to food dealers all over the country. So be sure to look first for delicious, economical Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y, Parquet margarine, made by Kraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going over to Kay Kaiser's College of Musical Knowledge a little later tonight. Try to win a few dollars. So stay tuned to the Senior Network, and I'll say goodnight to you later. Good night. Oh, I know.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Peary. It is written by John Whedon and Sam Moore. The music is by Jack Meakin. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley as Leroy, Lillian Randolph as Bertie, and Shirley Mitchell as Leila Ransom. Judge Hooker is Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand plays Mr. Peavy. This is John Lang saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company and inviting you to listen in again next Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Tried Pabstet, the cheese food that's really different. Rich and mellow cheddar cheese flavor, easy to serve in a variety of tempting ways. Pabstet spreads easily for sandwich making, melts smoothly into an appetizing golden cheese sauce, and it slices in a distinctive way, for Pabstet can be cut into neat wedges when chilled for serving with desserts. Why not buy both varieties of this delicious, nourishing cheese food? Ask for Pimento Pabstet in the red package and golden cheddar Pabstet in the familiar round yellow package.
"79 years ago, yes, October 9th, 1946, The Great Gildersleeve on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. If you like what we do here, you like the information we give you, the special little goodies we find, visit our webpage, classicradio.stream, to support the podcast. Coming up next, Father Knows Best.
This is Debbie Reynolds. If you've been wondering what you can do to fight communism personally from your own home, there is something you can do. Support Radio Free Europe, the station built and financed by the contributions of the American public to the crusade for freedom. Radio Free Europe is one Cold War operation the communists fear and attack constantly. Support Radio Free Europe. Send your truth dollars to Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
Robert Young with Father Knows Best. From 73 years ago, October 9th, 1952, he thought the radio show was too funny. He wanted something more homespun and heartfelt. I actually like the radio show. So let's go back 73 years and hear about the story of Betty and the Crooner.
Mother, why did Daddy switch to Postum?
Your father says there's no caffeine in Postum. Nothing to spoil your sleep. And your father knows best.
Yes, it's Father Knows Best, transcribed in Hollywood, starring Robert Young as father. A half-hour visit with your neighbors, the Andersons, brought to you by Instant Postum, the good-tasting drink that's entirely caffeine-free, and by Post's 40% Bran Flakes, America's largest-selling Bran Flakes. There's something about cogwheels, levers, gears, and springs that holds a certain fascination for the male species. The feminine faction, however, is not so enraptured, especially when the aforementioned cogwheels, levers, gears, and springs are spread all over the dining room table. And that's the way it is with the Andersons as we check in on a Saturday morning at the White Frame House on Maple Street. Like this.
Jim, you have a perfectly good workbench out in the garage. Why don't you repair the clock out there?
Margaret, I'll be through here in just a minute.
You've been saying that for the last 2 hours.
But I can use your help here.
Okay.
Now, hand me those tools as I need them. Screwdriver.
Okay, here you are.
Now, pliers. Tweezers.
Forceps. Scalpel.
All right, Bud, cut it out. This is nerve-wracking work.
Oh, gosh, Dad, this whole thing sounds like an operation.
Yes, and I'm afraid the patient isn't going to make it. Jim, those old clocks require a special skill. When Mother and Dad had the clock, they always
Margaret,
took it to...
please, I've just about got it licked.
Say, Mommy! Gosh, what's all this junk on the table?
Shh, Kathy. There's a genius at work.
Now, see this spring here, Bud? All I have to do is coil it up good and tight, like this. Now, as I hold the spring with the pliers, I want you, Bud, to open the little door in back of the clock.
Okay, there you are.
That's it. Now, I gently slip the coiled spring inside, like this. Easy. Easy. No.
That's what I call making time fly.
Very funny. Now, help me pick up the parts.
Jim, Mr. Timkins, the jeweler, specializes in clocks like this. Why don't you run down
Margaret,
there
you
and...
mind? I'll fix the clock.
Yes, dear.
Dad, since you're having such a tough time with the spring, why don't you put that in first and work around it?
Well, yes, I guess I could do that. Where's the spring?
The last time I saw it, it was flying over the bookcase and heading south.
Here it is, Daddy.
Oh, bring it here, kitten. Thank you. Now, the important thing is to get the spring coiled good and tight. There we are. Now, Bud, open the back of the clock again.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is more like it. Now, I set the spring in like this. Just a little more. A little more.
Mother, guess what?
Oh! Betty, do you have to bust into the house like that?
What's wrong, Father?
Now, where did that spring go?
It set a new record, Dad. It landed on the mantel.
Oh, it was delirious. All of us girls went down to the train and met Ronnie.
Ronnie? Ronnie who?
Ronnie Kelso, the singer. He's only the rage of the whole country. Father, don't you keep up on anything?
Not the important things.
You mean the goon that croons?
Quiet, Junior. And, Mother, while we were down at the depot, Ronnie's publicity man came over and said that Ronnie wanted to invite one of us girls to have lunch with him. And because I have a bigger collection of Ronnie's records than the rest of the girls, they chose me. Isn't that dreamy?
I'd say you were very fortunate.
Am I? Father, did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said. Kathy, hand me the screwdriver.
But, Father, don't you understand? Your daughter is having lunch with the most popular singer in the country.
Am I to assume that this is the same fellow whose records you play all the time up in your room?
That's right.
I question his popularity.
Now you're taking an old fogey attitude.
What?
If you were 16 or 17, his voice would do something to you.
It has done something to me, and I don't like it.
No one in this world, but no one sings like Ronnie Kelso. There's something about him, the way he sighs when he croons.
Yeah, he sounds like a slow leak in a tire.
Mother, can't you do something about that son of yours?
Bud, that's enough.
You should hear him. He pants like a St. Bernard when he sings.
I love you.
Brother.
Oh, how awful.
You aren't kidding.
Where's that cogwheel that was here?
Here it is, Daddy.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, it's probably for me. Hello? Oh, hi, Ralph. No, I'm sorry, Ralph. I won't be able to see you this afternoon. I have a very important engagement with someone. No, it's not him. It's Ronnie Kelso. Well, it is. I'm meeting him in front of the Olympic Hotel at 1 o'clock, and he's taking me to lunch, so there. Now, Ralph, don't be like that. The only reason I was attracted to Ronnie is because he reminds me of you. The same mannerism, the same kind of personality, and you look quite a bit alike.
If I was Ralph, I'd see my lawyer.
Certainly, I remember, Ralph. We have a roller skating date for this evening. See you then. Goodbye. Mother, can I wear your pearl lapel pin?
Well...
Oh, please, Mother, I must look my best for Ronnie.
I guess so. Have you something to go with it?
Let's see. Oh, I know. I'll call Janie.
Now, don't start borrowing a lot of things.
Oh, she'll be utterly thrilled to have her bracelet meet Ronnie. Hello, Janie? Betty. I'm sorry, Janie, that the rest of you kids can't go today, but... What? Oh, yes, I know. I can't believe it myself. There I'll be eating lunch, and across the table looking at me with those soulful eyes will be Ronnie.
What a way to get indigestion.
Bud.
Oh, Janie, Mother's letting me wear her pearl lapel pin, and I was wondering if I could borrow that new bracelet of yours. Oh, thanks a lot. Ruth's letting me wear that cute blouse of hers, and Doris is letting me have her black velvet purse.
Margaret.
Yes, Jim?
Doesn't that daughter of ours wear anything that belongs to her?
Jim,
yes,
all
sure.
the girls do this.
But it sounds like she's being clothed through the courtesy of the community.
Well, Agnes offered me your plaid skirt.
If she lost her friend, she'd freeze to death.
All right, Janie. And don't worry, I'll let you know about everything that goes on. Goodbye. Well, I better get upstairs and start to get ready.
Yes, you haven't got much time.
Mother?
Yes, dear?
Where are those bobby pins you bought the other day?
They're on my dresser.
Thanks.
Well, I'm glad to hear that we're contributing something to this momentous game. Now, with all the excitement having subsided, maybe I can get this clock in order. Kathy, give me that little round disc you have in your hand.
This?
Yes, give it to me.
But, Daddy...
Would you please hand it over?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm having enough trouble without you holding out parts on me. Now, let's see. It should go right here. No. Maybe it slips over this little bar. No. That's funny. This disc doesn't seem to fit any place.
Maybe it's because it's a wheel off my toy airplane.
Oh, no.
Daddy, I tried to tell you, but...
Jim, why don't you take the clock down to Mr. Timkins?
Mother!
Yes, Betty?
What happened to this picture of Ronnie I have hanging on my wall?
Something wrong?
It's ruined, completely ruined.
Bud, do you know anything about it?
Me? I never go into her stale room.
Kathy?
Yes, Mother?
Do you know anything about Ronnie's picture?
Well...
Come on.
Well, Patty Davis and I were playing darts, and we needed a target.
Kathleen, you didn't.
Ronnie's turned-up nose made a peachy bullseye.
Jim, I wonder what's keeping Betty.
Don't worry. She'll be home as soon as she gets fed up with lover boy Kelso. Shouldn't take long. Margaret, can I borrow your nail file?
My nail file? I think you'll find it in the... Jim, you aren't back to fooling with that clock again. I thought you gave that up hours ago.
I did, but as I was getting ready to take it down to the jeweler's, I happened to notice something. See this notch on this lever here?
Yeah?
Well, that's where the spring is supposed to be anchored, and it'll keep it from flying out.
Uh-huh.
Margaret, you seem to doubt me.
No, but I wouldn't start repairing it until I put on Bud's catcher's mask.
You're getting worse than the kids. Look, I've got the spring all coiled up, and I just set it in place like that. See there? Perfect.
Stand back, Jim.
That was merely the spring settling in place. Believe me, Margaret, I've solved it. All the parts are in order. Proud of me?
I'm proud of you, dear.
And I could never have done it without your helpful words of discouragement.
Oh, Jim, I'm not that bad. Ah, here comes our illustrious daughter now.
How did you make out, Betty?
Please, Father, it's not Betty. From now on, it's Bet.
Bet?
That's what Ronnie calls me.
Oh, so that's it.
As Ronnie said, a girl of my sophistication and cosmopolitan qualities should only be known as Beth. Betty is far too pedestrian.
How was the lunch, dear?
I wouldn't know, Mother. I couldn't eat.
Don't tell me he was that bad.
In Ronnie's presence, material things seem so unimportant.
I'd say you were slightly taken by the gentleman.
Mother, I want you and Father to be the first to know. From now on, it's Ronnie and I.
Oh, now, Betty.
I know, you'll say I've gone off the deep end.
You've not only gone off the deep end, you've landed on your head.
Go ahead, Father, make fun.
In the first place, he's too old for you.
He's not old, he's just more mature. And a little prematurely gray.
But, Betty, this is only the first time you've met him. And it was just a luncheon date.
Yes, but before the lunch was over, Ronnie was holding my hand.
I hope he let go long enough to pick up the check.
Jim, please.
And while he was holding my hand, the photographer took our picture for the whole world to see.
Probably some publicity stunt.
Publicity stunt. Father, you and your crass commercialism. That picture was taken to record the cherished moment when the paths of two lonely people entwined.
Margaret, is this our daughter?
Be patient, Jim.
Be patient, she says. That's right, Mother. Treat me like a child.
Betty, you've got to be kidding.
Father, one doesn't kid about such things. I'll get it. Hello, Beth speaking. Oh, hello, Ralph. What? No, I'm sorry, Ralph. I'll have to call off our date for tonight.
Now, just a minute, young lady.
No, Ralph, I mustn't see you tonight or ever. It wouldn't be fair to Ronnie.
Betty, give me that phone.
Yes, I know we were supposed to go roller skating, and the very thought of it depresses me. It's so juvenile, so immature.
Betty?
If you'd like to drop by later, I'll explain everything. Goodbye.
Betty, this silly business has gone far enough. Ralph is a bird brain, but you did make a date with him for tonight, and you're going to keep it.
I can't, Father. I mustn't.
You get on that phone and call Ralph back.
I won't.
Don't you stamp your foot at me, young lady. Now, you call Ralph right this minute.
I won't. I won't. I won't.
Oh, fine. Now, Bet, you can get a sack and help me gather up the clock. Looks like Jim's clock was really fixed this time. But speaking of clocks, how about time out for Ed Prentice? He has some mighty good advice for you, especially if you haven't been in tick-tock condition lately. Ed?
Say, friend, how have you been feeling these days? Have you been sort of jittery, on edge? Well, it could be the caffeine in your coffee or tea that's been bothering you, stealing your sleep and making you nervous. I know, because caffeine bothered me plenty until I switched to Postum. Good old instant Postum. Why don't you make the switch yourself? Believe you me, Postum really works. It ought to. It's absolutely caffeine-free. Contains no caffeine. None whatsoever. So you see, instant Postum is a good hot drink you can enjoy anytime without risking coffee nerves. without losing your sleep. Now, of course, caffeine doesn't bother everybody. Lots of folks can handle it okay. But if it troubles you, just make that simple, easy switch to Postum. Try Postum for 30 days. Why not? See if you're not sleeping better, looking and feeling better, too. Thanks to Instant Postum. Oh, and say, the kids will like Postum, too. And, of course, you can give them Postum often because there's nothing in Postum to harm them. Yes, sir, Postum's the drink for the whole family. Get a jar tomorrow.
Songwriters, romanticists in general, from the beginning of time, have asked the question, what is this thing called love? Up to now, no satisfactory answer has been recorded. However, Betty Anderson, alias Bet Anderson, after a 2-hour luncheon date with Ronnie Kelso, the popular singer, feels she has experienced the real thing. Jim feels that it's merely a question of Ronnie-itis and should disappear about 7 o'clock this evening. As for Bud and Kathy, they just stand around the kitchen and ask questions like this.
Mom, what's wrong with Betty?
Nothing, Bud. Nothing at all.
But there's got to be something wrong. She looks like a dying calf.
Well, if you must know, she thinks she's in love with Ronnie Kelso.
Oh, no, not that.
It's nothing but a crush.
A crush? She looks like she's been pulverized.
Never mind, Bud. Let's just drop it.
Will I go through that when I'm Betty's age, Mommy?
I imagine you will, dear.
I sure hope not.
It's not so bad.
But by the look on her face, it must be awful painful.
Someday love will come to you, Kathy, and when it does, you'll know it. It'll be the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to you. You'll meet a man whom you'll think is the most wonderful person in all the world.
I will?
Mm-hmm. And this man will have the same interests that you do. And
you mean he'll like bullfrogs and tadpoles?
Kathy.
Yes, Mother.
I think we can postpone our little discussion until a later date. Say, about 1960?
Oh, Margaret! Look.
Jim, the clock. It's all in one piece.
Yes, it's all fixed. And
Daddy.
this time it's right. Yes, kitten.
Daddy, Mommy says that when I'm Betty's age, I might fall in love or have a crush on a fellow.
I hope not.
Jim, let's not be bitter.
Believe me, Margaret, I couldn't go through this again.
Well, it's going to happen to Kathy, so you might as well accept it.
Well, maybe when Kathy's Betty's age, there'll be a vaccine we can give her to prevent it.
Now, Jim.
Have you seen Betty recently?
I saw her just before she went up to her room.
What a sight. She walks around listlessly, mouth open, eyes drooping. She looks like the ad, "Don't let this happen to you."
I just hope she comes out of it.
She'd better come out of it. If she doesn't keep that date with Ralph like she promised, there's going to be some fireworks around here.
Want me to get the hairbrush, Daddy?
I'll get it. Hello? It's for you, Bet.
Is it Ronnie, Bud?
No, it's not the tonsil. It's Janie.
I'll be down in a second.
Who was it, Bud?
Janie. She probably wants to get all the dirt on what happened at lunch today. Yak, 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 yak.
I think I'll sneak in and listen.
Kathy, you be careful.
Bud, what time is it there by the clock on the stove? I want to set this clock here.
So you finally got it fixed.
I most certainly did. And I trust that my perseverance and stick-to-itiveness will prove an object lesson to the scorners around here. What time did you say it was?
4 o'clock, straight up.
All right, I'll set it for exactly 4 o'clock. There. See there? Bud, get me the screwdriver off the dining room table.
Jim, don't you dare take that clock apart again.
But, Margaret...
I'll settle for adding on a couple of bongs every time the clock strikes.
At midnight, it'll be 14 o'clock.
Maybe I wound it a little more.
It isn't ticking, Jim.
All right, you win. I'll take it over to the jeweler's Monday on my way to work.
Daddy, guess what? Betty's going to Cincinnati.
Now, kitten, you're making that up.
No, really. I just heard her tell Janie on the phone she's going next Saturday. It's something about Ronnie.
Margaret, I detest eavesdropping, but this should be very enlightening. Very enlightening. You kids stay here. Be quiet now.
Yes. Oh, you're right, Janie. No. No, of course. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No.
Very enlightening, eh, Jim?
Quiet, Margaret.
Well, you see, Janie, my plans are to...
Listen now, Margaret.
Uh-huh. Of course. Yes. No.
I wish that Janie would shut up for a minute.
No, I haven't told the folks yet. I want to break it to them gently. Father? Oh, he'll hit the ceiling and probably stay there for 3 or 4 days. Yes, it's so hard to make him understand. Of course, when you get up in years like that.
Margaret, I'm going to...
Jim, just a minute.
All right, Janie, keep your fingers crossed for me. Bye.
Margaret, walk in as if nothing is wrong. Hi, Bet.
Oh, hello, Father.
What's new?
Nothing. Excuse me, I have to be getting up to my room.
What do you hear from Cincinnati?
Father, you mean you overheard my conversation?
Yes, I was up on the ceiling listening in.
Betty, what is this Cincinnati business?
Please, I have to get up to my room.
You stay right here, young lady. We're going to get this straightened out once and for all.
You won't get angry?
There'll be no guarantee.
Well, next Saturday, Ronnie's opening at the Capitol Theater in Cincinnati.
And you're planning on being there?
Yes, I thought I'd buzz back.
You'll be buzzing, young lady, but it won't be to Cincinnati.
Oh, but I must. Ronnie's counting on me. He gave me a ticket to the theater, and my presence will mean so much to his performance.
You aren't going, and that's final.
But, Father...
The discussion is over.
I'm sorry, Father, but... Well, I'm going if I have to run away to do it.
Well...
Margaret, this situation has to be met head on.
Head on? Seems like we've already had quite a collision.
Where did Betty say this Ronnie was staying?
At the Olympic Hotel. But, Jim, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't? Nobody's going to lead my daughter on like this.
But, Jim, he's a celebrity. I doubt if you could get in to see him.
I'll get in to see him. Don't worry. Where's my hat?
Over there on the table. But, Jim, please don't lose your head.
Relax, Margaret. I know what I'm doing. I'll see you in a little while.
Jim, you can't go downtown in your bedroom slippers.
Oh? Well, where are my shoes?
Under the chair there.
Yeah, I got them. I'm going to set this pipsqueak right if it's the last thing I do.
But, Jim, I don't like it when you get all steamed up like this and go off on a tangent.
Margaret, don't worry about me. I tell you, I know what I'm doing. See you later.
Oh, Jim.
Yes?
You've got your shoes on the wrong feet.
Mother, he actually went down to the hotel?
Yes, he's been gone for some time now.
Oh, this is humiliating. I suppose he went down to try and break up our romance.
Yes, and the way he stormed out of here, I hope that's all he breaks up.
Well, I have no fears. Anything that Father says will have no effect on Ronnie and me. Our bond is too strong.
Betty, I only wish...
Please, Mother. Bet.
Sorry. Bet, I only wish that you would understand that... Wait a minute.
What, Mother?
Your father's coming up the walk, and he has someone with him.
Oh, Mother, I'm afraid.
Stay here, Betty. It's better to face it now.
Step right in. Margaret, Bet, I'd like you to meet someone. This is Gladys Kelso.
Hi, Bet. Gladys Kelso? You mean you're Ronnie Kelso's wife?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm his daughter.
Daughter?
That's right, and he'd kill me if he knew I sneaked out of the hotel room.
But Ronnie seemed like... Is he old enough to have a daughter my age?
Is he old enough? You should see him when he gets out of bed in the morning. Oh, brother, you think women have beauty aids. He practically retreads his face.
Please, I don't want to hear any more.
Now, don't think I'm being disrespectful. Pop's really a grand guy. The only time he gets mad at me is when I make him take his vitamin pills.
All right, so he is a little older than I am.
A little?
Wait till I tell you what happened in Seattle. A bunch of teenage gals were gathered on the sidewalk, and they wouldn't go away until Dad threw down a lock of his hair. That's when he got burned up at me.
What happened, Gladys?
I threw down his whole toupee.
I'm not amused in the least.
Oh, don't take it so hard, kid. So he did hold your hand at lunch.
Well, then you heard about it?
Sis, He's held girls' hands from here to Albuquerque. It's all a part of the game.
Well, what about the theater ticket?
Oh, for the opening in Cincinnati? Hundreds of girls got tickets. That way we're sure of a smash opening. Remember, kid, a crooner is only as good as the squeals he gets.
I'll see who it is. It's Ralph, Bet.
I don't want to see Ralph. I don't want to see anybody.
Now, just a minute. Betty, you promised Ralph you...
Say, that Ralph looks like a real dreamboat.
Betty, come back here.
Say, I was just thinking, I'm going to be stuck in town tonight, Betty, and if you don't want Ralph...
What did you say?
Why, yes, Gladys. I think Betty would be glad to introduce you to Ralph.
I'll be right out, Ralph. Just a minute. Don't go away.
Going to keep your date, Bet?
From now on, it isn't Bet. It's Betty, plain and simple.
Yes, and at times, how simple can you get?
For goodness sake, eat Post Bran Flakes. So good and so good for you.
You know, that little melody reminds me that life is swell when you keep well. And I hope it makes you think of the new Post 40% Bran Flakes. Because as it says, they're good. And so good for you. I mean that. Because something wonderful has happened to Bran. The new Post 40% Bran Flakes have a delicious new flavor, a magic oven flavor that many people like better than any other cereal. Yet they still give you the important keep regular benefits that only a Bran cereal can offer. So tomorrow or Saturday, when you go shopping, take home new Post 40% Bran Flakes, America's largest selling Bran Flakes. They're so good, and so good for you.
It's later in the evening at the White Frame House on Maple Street. And at the moment, it appears that a state of normalcy is set in. Betty is out on her date with Ralph, Bud is at the show, and Margaret and Jim are relaxing in the front room. The only thing to upset the calm is Kathy, who is trying to amuse herself with her toy airplane. Like this.
Daddy, what's this three-point landing?
Kathy, be careful with that airplane in here.
Oh, Jim, these are precious.
What are you looking at?
I was just thumbing through this old album. Look at these pictures, would you?
Let's see. Say they are a riot. Who's this fella here with his mouth open and his eyes drooping in an expression like a dying calf?
That's a picture of you on the day you met me.
Here she goes again. Watch her take off.
Kathy, I told you not to fly that airplane in here.
Whee! Let her go!
Kathy, that plane will crash into something as sure as... See there, it hit the clock. Kathy, if I've told you once, I've told you...
Jim, listen.
Well, what do you know? It's running.
Join us again next week, and we'll be back with Father Knows Best, starring Robert Young as Jim Anderson. Until then, good night and good luck from the makers of Post 40% Bran Flakes, America's largest selling Bran Flakes, and Instant Postum, the drink that's entirely caffeine-free. In our cast were Ted Donaldson as Bud, Gene Vanderpyle, Rhoda Williams, Helen Strom, and Mary Lee Robb.
It comes in a red, white, and blue box. What is it?
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
It has the picture of Roy Rogers on the package. What is it?
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
It's packed full of whole wheat nourishment. What is it?
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
It has a rich, delicious, nut-like flavor. What is it?
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
Cooks in just 3 minutes. Another member of the famous Post family. What is it?
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
It's the best hot cereal you ever ate.
Hot Post Wheatmeal.
Father Father Knows Best was transcribed in Hollywood and written by Paul West and Dick Conway. This is Bill Foreman speaking.
Tonight, play Truth or Consequences on NBC.
Like I said, it was funny. Father Knows Best, 73 years ago, October 9th, 1952, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll see what's going on with David and Claudia next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chief hope of our enemies is to divide the United States along racial and religious lines and thereby conquer us. Let's not spread prejudice. A divided America is a weak America. Through our behavior, we encourage the respect of our children and make them better neighbors to all races and religions. Remind them that being good neighbors has helped make our country great and kept her free. Thank you.
Good. Okay, let's wrap up this edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with another episode of Claudia. Here we go with another episode, and this is from 78 years ago today, October 9th, 1947. This is the 9th show of the series.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Mama! Yes? What time's the kitchen clock say?
Same as the clock in your room.
Clock in my room doesn't say anything. David forgot to wind it last night.
It's 6:40.
Is that all?
What time would you like it to be?
At least 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock's a nice round time. I always like 7 o'clock myself.
David will be home by 7. He'll be sitting there in that big chair, drawing on his pipe, telling me everything that happened today.
You mean you'll be pulling it out of him with all your questions?
What do you mean David's not the kind of man you pull things out of? Hey, what are you doing?
Getting ready to get dinner ready. Any objections?
Nope. I'll help.
Oh, thank you, no.
Thank you, no. Why not?
You've got a lovely habit of getting exactly between me and what I'm doing.
It's taken me years to perfect it. I'm glad to see you've noticed.
I don't know what you're going to do when you're in a kitchen of your own and there's no one around for you to disturb.
I don't know what I'm going to do either.
You'll manage.
If I don't, it'll be all your fault.
Mine?
Mm-hmm. These last 2 weeks that David and I have been living with you, I haven't learned one thing about housekeeping. As a matter of fact, I've forgotten everything I did know.
That must have been a great effort.
It was, but I managed.
And that's my fault.
Of course it is. You hardly let me help you at all.
Easier to do it myself. Been doing it myself for years.
I know. That's what makes me feel so guilty.
Oh, what are you kicking about? You've helped. You made the beds, and you did the dusting.
Oh, dusting's not anything. It's just taking dust from one place and putting it in another, that's all.
That's when you do it.
I suppose when you do it, it disappears. Poof, like smoke.
Never thought of using a damp rag, did you?
That's quite an idea.
Try it tomorrow. See what happens.
I will. David and I'll leave this apartment absolutely dustless. Wait and see. Dustless and quiet.
Delightful change, thank you.
You're welcome. And you'll be welcome at our place any time.
Very kind of you.
Any time.
Claudia. You've got a little stage fright about moving away, haven't you?
Nonsense, have I?
Well, you should have.
Should I? I thought I was just being a big sissy.
This is one of those times when being a sissy is a little wiser than not being one. At least it shows that you've got a sense of responsibility. And a husband, even David, is a responsibility.
Husband. My husband. Say, does that sound funny to you, too?
Yes, I'll admit it does.
It sounds so married.
Marriage is like that. At least it will be for you, starting tomorrow.
That's just what I mean, Mama. So far, living here with you has been just like a beautiful holiday. Do you realize I never house-kept for a man before? After tomorrow, I'll be up to my ears in it.
I realize it. David does, too. That's why I've been feeding him up.
Mama, you'll help me, won't you, if I get in a mess?
What do you think? I think you're very fond of David, and you wouldn't want to see him starve all of a sudden.
I'm very fond of David, but you're wrong. I'd rather see him starve in your home than get him fat in mine. I think he'd rather, too.
Did anybody ever tell you you're a heartless woman?
I wish I were.
Well, cheer up, you are. David said so last night.
He did? Well, wait till I get my hands on him.
You shouldn't have long to wait. He'll be home any time. Tell me, you like this green dress on me, Mama?
It's all right. Nothing to brag about.
David said I look like a string bean in it. Say, am I always going to look like a string bean? I thought getting married would help.
Cheer up. Someday you look like a lima bean.
You know, speaking in vegetables, I think I'd rather look like an artichoke heart. More like a squash, even. You know, one of those nice curvy squash with small waists.
I think David will settle for the string bean and like it.
He'll have to, I'm afraid. Maybe I can see him coming up the street.
Don't fall out.
Why should I fall out? What time is it now?
Exactly 1 minute later than it was a minute ago.
Oh, is that all it is again?
Claudia, are you still leaning out that window? Don't lean out so far. You worry me to death.
I'm all right.
You want to be here when David comes, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Then stop performing like a trapeze artist.
I can't understand why he isn't home.
It's still early.
It is not. It's way after 7 o'clock.
Well, close the window. It's getting too cool.
All right.
And stop walking around like that. You're wearing the carpet thin.
Carpet, that's a fine thing to think of at a time like this.
Somebody's got to think of the carpet.
You're worried, too.
Ridiculous.
I know you are. No use bluffing me.
Think you're smart, don't you?
Just because you blame it on the carpet doesn't mean I can't tell you mean David. Oh, Mommy, you don't suppose that
No, I don't suppose that.
It's funny. This morning he said, if I don't go now, I'll never...
What?
I'll never come home.
Oh, you little fool. Well, did he go now?
Almost.
For you two, that's as good as now.
I think I'll call his office.
And what'll you say?
Simple as Mr. David Naughton there. You look out the window while I call, would you, Mama? If you see him, I can hang up.
And if he's not at his office, you'll feel much worse.
Then maybe they'll tell me he left late.
But maybe they won't.
I'll have to take the chance. Go on, Mama. Look up the street, will you? You see him?
No.
He walks very straight, but his right foot turns out a little.
No, David. May I come back in now?
Suppose you might as well.
Well, what did the office say? How long ago did he leave?
There's no answer. They've all left.
Of course they have.
It's getting really late, Mama.
Where are you going now?
Look at the clock.
That won't help. Looking at the clock never helps.
Mama, it's getting on 8.
Oh, that kitchen clock gains like crazy.
Well, the roast doesn't gain time.
Since when does a roast tell time?
Since now it's all dried out.
I put it in too early.
No, that's not it. David's home too late.
And while you're up, Claudia, baste the roast, will you?
All right. But I'll have to add water. The gravy's almost gone.
Use some stock from the icebox.
I know. All of it?
How much is there?
Not much.
Then use all of it.
There. Looks awfully cooked still. Anything else?
My knitting. Over there on the bookcase.
Oh, Mama, I never thought that sometimes it'd be awful to love someone so much.
I know.
Everything gets different. Every minute's so terribly important.
You'll get used to it.
Never. You know, in a way, I hope not.
You will, though. A little in time.
Mama, did I keep you waiting often?
No, not often.
Suppose something has... What if he...
It hasn't.
How can you be so sure? You're not really, are you?
Of course I am. I'm going into that kitchen this minute and put in the potatoes.
Putting in the potatoes won't prove anything. Here's your knitting. Oh, Mama, it must have been terrible for you.
What do you mean, terrible?
You had to wait for me all alone. At least I've got you to talk to.
Thanks.
What if this had happened after we moved away from here? If I had to be alone now, waiting all by myself, I don't know what I'd do.
You'll be alone many times, Claudia. And you'll manage.
Will I? It's getting so late.
Claudia, maybe David met someone he knows. Let the poor boy alone.
That's not like David. Besides, he'd have called.
It's only 7:45.
You say 7:45 because you think it sounds less late than 7:45. I know. It's more than a whole hour since he should have been here.
Maybe he had to see a contractor about something or
But
other.
he'd have called.
All right. If it makes you feel better, go on and worry.
Don't you scold me. I get it from you.
Oh, I don't see why you couldn't have inherited any of my better qualities.
Which?
Well, do I have to list them?
Uh-huh.
Could you list yours?
Well, certainly I could.
Well, go on.
Oh, too many to think of.
No, you're perfect. Claudia, why are you closing your eyes like that?
Just imagining David walking up the street, coming up in the elevator, opening the door, kissing me.
That doesn't need so much imagination.
And now I'm going to get up from this chair, walk over to that window, open it, look out, and see David walking up the street.
Well?
He's not. It didn't work.
What didn't work?
David, I didn't hear you come.
Hello, darling. Darling, don't talk.
David, I was so worried.
There. I know you were. Hello, Mother.
You're a fine one, David Norton. I let you marry my daughter, and the first thing you do is worry me half to death.
Don't scold me, Ma. Don't scold me.
Well, I guess I haven't any further excuse not to put in those potatoes. Glad you're home, you big good-for-nothing.
Thanks, Mother.
Oh, David.
Here, darling. Blow.
I don't need to blow.
You don't?
I never blow.
You don't?
I never cry either.
No?
I'm just so happy to see you, that's all.
Me too.
Say, you look all right.
I am all right.
You sure?
Sure. Come on with me while I wash up.
You're kind of sooty.
I feel sooty.
Oh, David, you have no idea how awful it is to wait and wait and... Say, where were you? Now that I think of it, I'm mad.
I was caught in the subway tie-up. I don't care how mad you got, I'm not going back.
Why didn't you phone?
How could I?
With a nickel?
Oh, you goop, there's no phone on a subway
But
train.
in the station there must have been one.
That's just it. I couldn't get to a station. The train was stuck between 63rd and 64th Street.
You could have gotten killed. David was in an accident?
Nope, just stuck.
Oh.
Hey, don't sound so disappointed.
I could wring your neck. All that worrying for nothing.
How do you think I felt?
What do you mean?
There, stuck between 63rd and 64th Streets, knowing I had two worrisome females pacing the floor at home.
Anyway, Mama didn't pace the floor. She dropped stitches. David, you worried about us worrying?
Of course I did. I knew you'd be imagining all sorts of terrible things had happened.
You knew right, all right.
Don't you know, darling? I'm always going to come home to you.
Are you, David?
Whenever it's up to me.
Oh.
Do you believe that now?
When I'm with you, David, I believe it, but when I'm alone, it's not so easy.
That's when you've got to try the hardest.
But, David, wouldn't you have worried about me, I mean?
You're happy tootin' I'd have worried, like anything.
You would have?
And just see to it, young lady, that you telephone.
But...
No buts about it. You telephone no matter where you're stuck, you hear me?
Yes, darling, I hear you.
Now.
All story material used in this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. Now that there's more Coca-Cola, there's enough Coke for the family, even with guests coming to supper. There's enough to go round even after Junior has treated his pals in the afternoon. Yes, there's more Coke now, enough so you can have it on hand like old times.
Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now, this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
And there you have it. Going back 78 years, October 9th, 1947. Claudia here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll have another episode tomorrow, along with more comedy with an episode of Blum and Abner as they deal with a mind reader. Also Amos and Andy, and Kingfish is trying to broker a marriage between Andy and Daenerys. Also the Aldrich family. Henry is in a mess with caught between two girls. What a mess that is. And Jack Benny, going all the way back 88 years to 1937. That's all on tomorrow's Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll see you tomorrow. Have yourself a great Thursday, a great weekend ahead, and we'll have lots of it for you here. Thanks for being with us here on this Thursday episode of Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.